Hello, everybody. Greetings and good night. Uh, wow, got a lot of people here tonight. Great to see you all. We'll talk to this chat in a second, but hey, let me go ahead and bring on the wonderfully special guest tonight, who everybody's here to see, and wonderful, a spirit of Christmas, the great, wonderful Mary SqueekaMouse. How are you, my friend?
Hello, hello, hello.
I
Mary
feel like
Squinky Mouse.
oh, that
Hi,
mouse has got
everybody.
that
Hi,
mouse has
y'all.
got a hat there. Yes, yeah, absolutely. How are you doing today, Squeaka?
I'm doing all right. Doing all
Good.
right. It's hump day. Whoop whoop.
Yeah, it's a Wednesday. Yeah, it feels like it,
Fixing
doesn't
to
it?
start Christmas break. So 2 weeks off work. Yes, yes, yes.
Yay! Wonderful, wonderful. You got any big plans this break coming up?
Yes, I do. Really big plans. I have a really hot date.
Wow. Oh,
I
man,
do.
might make a lot of people here jealous, but hey, that's awesome.
Yes, with my bed.
Ah, there you go. Catch up on all that lost, the lost time with the sleep, the bed. I can't even English tonight. God, you already got me thrown out of whack with that one.
Gonna
So,
snuggle that pillow. Yep.
yeah,
Gonna have
man.
a 2 week engagement.
Hey, there you go. Hey, it's funny because I see one of our friends out there. I saw something about the little big cuddle bears that you could buy to cuddle with in bed. Have you seen those yet?
Yes, I have.
Oh man,
Speaking of
uh,
scene, hi Hero Brad. I just want to give a shout out to Hero Brad. He's my hero. He's my
uh,
fave.
awesome. Well,
But
let's
don't tell
go
Green
through
Gang.
the chat real quick, shall we?
Yes.
Say hi to everybody. Well,
Hi everybody.
to the great and the first man here that I have never had anybody arrive in a chat this early, but the great Snortopoopas Cuber. Howdy, my friend. How are you
Hi
tonight?
Grandpappy. Grandpappy Burberry.
Yep, there you go. Exactly. And a wonderful hello to OC Dobbins. Hey, man, how are you tonight? Glad to have you with us tonight. Um, just scrolling down through the chat now. A lot uh, of back and forth with the two. And as we're here tonight, if you see us on the Twitch side, make sure you follow us over here on the YouTube side. Like the video and leave a subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. I'm only about 25 more away from having to do a 24-hour stream. Are you on call for that one, Squeaka?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I got 24 hours in me. I
Well,
mean, I told you I got an engagement with my bed.
it,
So, I mean, I don't want to make it jealous or anything.
well, it's okay, but if you can help keep me going over the overnight hours, that's the deadly time. So when it gets quiet,
And the
uh,
missus is here. You Hi
yeah, I'm
missus.
going down. Yeah, did I miss her already? I didn't think.
No, I
Anyway,
just wanted to do it first. Whoop whoop.
yeah. See, we know who Squeaky really likes around here. But again, the brains and class of the operation here is the great Mrs. Dadman Walking. Howdy, my love. Good to see you tonight. Um, let's see, just scrolling through here a little bit slow. Um, I don't think you want me to hear me sing, OC. Of course, Squeaka's got a beautiful voice that would love to sing, but
Do not.
yes, you do. Don't start that. Ah. Oh, I would probably need more eggnog. The spiked kind. That
Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to get into the whiskey first. I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know. Sometimes I'll take it on a dare and I'll do it. I guess if it's out in public, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe for the right tempting and right prodding, I could do it. So, but I've been known to do silly things like order pizza to college class, run down in the neighborhood when I was a kid, and all that stuff. So yeah, you never know. Uh, and then Squeaky, you said you love
Yeah.
SqueekaM. Yeah, exactly. See, you got a great voice, and you know it. So,
I feel like there's
and
still somebody
OC's like,
listening.
yes, please,
No.
yes.
Oh, theme park. Theme park casuals here.
Okay, and we'll get there. Yeah, hey, theme park. And Snorter Pooper wanted to hear Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Yeah. Uh,
Walking home from our house Christmas Eve.
I know. He get
You
time
may
out
say
chasing
there's no
reindeer.
such thing as Santa,
Hey,
but as for me and Grandpa, we believe.
absolutely. Hey, see, I told you got an awesome voice, and Snorter Pooper, that'll be fine for you to chase the reindeer. You're allowed to. And a great hello to you, Theme Park Casual. Great to see you here tonight. As always, glad you're here with us. Look down and see what's here. Okay, there's Brad. Yeah, you mentioned Brad Matonic. Hey, yeah, the version with Metallica's one lyrics.
I don't know if I can whip out Metallica. I just don't
That's a
know.
little. That's a little different than Wham on a completely different level. And see, you already causing jealousy now with that pillow date. And so, hey,
I could change the lyrics. I could be like, "Last Christmas, I gave Hero Brad my heart."
uh,
I mean, I could see. Change
then
the
you
words.
you can rip everybody's hearts apart with that voice like that. Oh, and hey, Geeky, good to
Hey,
see you tonight.
Geeky.
Yes. So let's see. Ash is here. Hey, buddy. Good to see you,
What's
Ash.
up, Ash?
Yes, absolutely. Good to see you, man.
Zaxy!
And OC. Oh, Zax. Hey, man. Well, OC wants a festive vodka sour while we're at it. So,
Oh,
hey.
all right.
So, yes. See, you got people here. This, I understand. And bear with me with this chat. I've never had this many people at one time. So, I know I'm slow. So, oh my gosh. See, Snorta Poopus, you've knocked him off his feet.
His paws. His
His
paws.
paws. Good evening, Zax. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Wow, a lot of new people too. Like I said earlier, make sure you like the
Speaking of
video and subscribe.
Christmas, one of the
Yes.
coolest things ever is, did you know Zaxy was my first subscriber ever on YouTube, and I will never forget it. Best
Wow.
Christmas present.
That's awesome.
Yep.
And Brad's right. You're slaying the whole chat. So I'm just here to push buttons and keep things going at the moment. So Geeky's on YouTube strike at the moment. LOL. So,
Oh,
see, I don't know who my first sub was. I mean, when I started, I was like, I had like 3 or 4 already, and I'm like, who the heck? I mean, it's like just nobody. And you start off with subs. On the Twitch side, I had 11 followers before I even started streaming. That was
wow.
bizarre. So,
Yeah, I don't stream. I haven't streamed. I was on the Weekend Geek, I think, my first
mhm,
time, and then I was like, "Oh, I didn't know I
mhm.
had a YouTube
So,
channel." Somebody said something, and I clicked over, and I had one subscriber, and it said Zaxy.
yay. That's
Always
awesome.
remember it.
Awesome. I know I've seen Zach's around for quite a while. So, but I'm glad he's here tonight. So, we got 11 people watching us now. Hey, awesome.
I know, and we haven't even started the Christmas stuff yet.
Listen, I'm telling you, I would love to make you permanent co-host because you know why? Because you draw the audience. They love you, Squeeka. So, and it's going to be a fun night tonight when we do get to the pictures and stuff. So, it is going to be awesome. So, all right,
So
all
what
right.
do you want to start with?
Well, let's start with this little thing. How about we do this? Before Christmas, all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a.
Sorry.
Uh, and of course, this is one of
Sorry.
Squeaka's great contributions. So,
Sorry.
but I love that. Where did you find this? Was it just on?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's always been there. I've had it for, oh gosh, I don't know.
You seem to find out the most creative things and stuff like that. With this, hey, but while I'm thinking about it, Squeaka got me to doing something different tonight, and I hope it's still available. Do y'all? I'm running a poll tonight, but I don't see where my poll results is.
Uh-oh.
I know.
Uh-oh, you broke it a bit.
I broke it. Yep. Well, I'm not. Wow, what happened to the poll results?
Oh, hey, Shield Wall. How's it going?
Hey. Hi. Hello, Shield Wall. Welcome here. Welcome. Thank you. Yeah, the poll disappeared, Squeaka. Welcome here. Welcome. Oh.
Whoa, 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 whoa. It's okay. We'll figure it out later. I'm not worried about it.
I unmuted a tab by accident. Oh gosh. Well, okay, there it is. Hold on, let me see if I can open it now.
I think you have to pin it.
We
I
have
don't know nothing.
we have 9 votes already, Squeaka. How about that?
Oh, sweet.
What's your favorite holiday beverage? Hot chocolate's leading with 44%. Eggnog is tied with none of the above at 22, and cider's at 11. So,
Wow.
that is interesting.
Cider's easier to mix with bourbon, and just saying.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. I have
Oh,
no clue.
Shield Wall of Dragons just subbed. Thanks, Shield Wall.
Hey, thank you.
Mwah.
Well, I would do that too, but I don't think it sounds as good as when Squeaka does it. So, I'll leave that to Squeaka
Well,
to blow the
see,
kisses.
Theme Park Casual said that coffee is the only
Yep.
correct answer, but coffee is a staple. That's not like a holiday thing because I need my coffee all year round.
Yeah, but what do you put in that coffee? That could be the secret ingredient.
We're not allowed to discuss that.
And Mrs. Smith, hot chocolate with homemade marshmallows. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay, Brad. Are you sure?
What are we doing?
Brad, are you really, really
Do it.
sure?
What are we doing?
I think he wants me to blow the kiss because I said I would leave it to you.
All right, blow kisses. Let's go. Throw it down.
I got nothing like performance anxiety.
Whoa!
Performance on demand. Let's see. Like the missus said, do not. Yes. All right, Brad. I don't blow guys' kisses very often, but hey, well, here we go. There you go. Hopefully that twinkled your toes
Oh
and warmed
my!
your nose. So, hey,
I think we should show more pictures.
just hear you laugh. Oh gosh.
I
Oh my, oh my gosh. How is that possible? Oh my gosh.
oh Lord!
Hey, with that kind of feedback, I might not stop now. Hey. Mwah! Oh wow. And OC's like, oh Lord. Okay. All right. Hey, let's go. At theme parks, like, and the missus is like, that was quite scary. Yes. Now you understand, folks. The missus will not let me dance, sing, or things like that out in public, and that's probably one of the reasons why. See, Brad loves it. So Ash,
Ethan, did you hearts? I'm mad jelly now.
I know. Well, Ash, sorry about your ears, but Brad wins out. I take
Yeah,
positive
he's here,
feedback.
Brad. So what's next? You didn't answer my question. What are we starting with first? Y'all, we got so many
Yeah.
pictures. We're probably going to be here for like all night. So I
All
apologize
right.
in advance.
Hey, that's okay. We got time. As long as hey, if I can get kissing all night, hey, I'd go all night. But hey, why don't we start? We got activities, decorations, food, lights, parks, and trees. So, how about we go with? Let's start with the. You want to start with activities then?
Sure.
Okay. Well, let me bring that up. The first category of the night, we're going to be looking at some Halloween. Halloween.
Halloween.
God.
Wow. Boomer.
Well, I know there's well, when you see one of these houses for Christmas, you're going to be like, yeah, that's a Halloween house instead. So, with uh, oh, oh my god, oh, what have I caused, Brad? What have you got me into? The bear's
Oh
going to
la
come over for
la.
me. Oh my gosh, that was not supposed to be a. Oh, okay. Well, hey, all right, I'm ready, Snorta, Poopas. Hey, well, let's go. Hey, Squeaka, the first one's yours.
Oh, what did I do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So everybody does gingerbread houses, right?
Right.
So this is I don't. Okay, so apparently this was a breaking and entering kind of gingerbread house because something happened to the poor guy in the front.
Yeah, like he got decapitated.
There was a lawn accident on this one, but we
Oh,
did try our best.
well, the one guy next to him smiling.
That's what I'm saying. I think maybe he was like, "Yeah, got that one." Oh, maybe it was one of those things where the cop comes around the back of the house. I don't know, but yeah, this one didn't fare so well. That that poor guy in the front.
Yeah, I know that really. I love the. Now, I guess the gumdrops on top of the roof. Those are supposed to be like Christmas lights, I think.
Yeah, or just whatever. Christmas,
Yeah,
yeah, whatever.
yeah.
I have a theme. Okay, so I like rainbows for the rainbow part of it, for the colors, because I like all of the colors. So I have a lot of rainbow themed things.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like that. It's just I like colors.
Absolutely. colors brighten today, especially with that brown, that plain brown background. Let me say hi to Castle real quick. Hi, Castle.
Hey, Castle.
How are you
Oh,
tonight?
wow. That sounded really southern. Sorry about
That's
that.
okay. Well, look, the
I'm not
missus,
drinking, y'all. I promise. Yet.
no, the missus already waiting on Snorter Poopas who's coming by. Uh, yeah,
So I think the next gingerbread house is mine too, right?
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So, welcome to everybody in the chat. Thank you for being here tonight. And here, this is the next one.
Yes, this one's a more traditional. This one was a cool kit because it actually had little like light shaped candies on it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Are
it
those
was cool. We got
bell?
to do.
Are the pink things in the front bells?
There's a bell and a snowman. So we got like a bunch of different sprinkles and different types of candies and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of made our own kits.
Wow,
So
that's
those are
cool.
sweeties or smarties or sweet
Mm-hmm.
tarts. That's the word I'm looking for. Like I don't know my candies. And
I
again,
couldn't.
there's a theme, guys.
Mhm.
There's a rainbow on the roof.
Well, don't worry. I get confused between Sweeties and
Yeah.
Smarties and Sweet Tarts all the time. Anyway.
And to answer Shield Wall's check question, yes, I did try to eat some of the candy and afterwards. I'm not a fan of gingerbread. I love it's weird. I love gingerbread men, like the decoration of gingerbread men, because I think they're absolutely adorable, but I don't like gingerbread. I don't like
Mm,
a whole lot of ginger things at all. So no, I don't eat the gingerbread, but it sure looks pretty. And this
yeah.
house looks like it has eyeballs, apparently.
Yeah, it does. It's got it. Although I'm trying to figure out the bells on it though, but well, I've tried eating the gingerbread before, and I like gingerbread, but I don't know whether it was just like hard as a rock or something, but it just didn't seem edible. The
It's not,
one.
and I have tried soaking them. Now I did one year get the gingerbread and soak it in um this lemon tea, like hot lemon
Hmm.
tea, and that was palatable. It was okay.
Hmm.
But
Yeah,
usually
that's
no, I don't eat it. I just
yeah.
stare at it really pretty, like eat all of its decorations off, and like Hurricane Squeeka came through and ate all the stuff off of it, and then
Oh, it's so funny that you talk about hurricanes, though, Squeaka. I think with our next one, Floridians should relate to this very well. I did not do this because I am not artistic in any way. You're lucky I'm pushing the right buttons here tonight. No, this was the missus and her sister making this over in the Panhandle. It was one of the years. I don't know if it's 2018 or one of the years with one of the couple of the bigger storms here in Florida, and they just had fun with this. They made it, and then the blue tarps. When the hurricanes come through, there are blue tarps everywhere. And yes, Castle, yeah, a Floridian will understand this. But the problem was she got grief on Facebook for it because people got mad at him for trying to have a
sorry, don't drink and decorate gingerbread houses. I love you, Mrs.
yeah, well, they had some fun with that one. So, and the help, I loved the idea, but apparently some people didn't appreciate it. I can understand if you lost, some damage, but still, it was like, come on, it's a gingerbread house. It's Christmas. People having fun. But yeah, the blue talk, I love the word help though. That was very interesting. And yeah, we only had two this year. Had a big one though. But yeah, I mean that helped. That's so ingenious and creative, and you got the little hard candies there. I just
Although it should have like I'm gonna say it should have a water level on it. Like there should be a water level.
a watermark. I got you. Yes, yeah, yeah. Next time, add water level mark, Mrs. But yeah,
Just
that's
stick it in water.
just stick it in water. Oh my gosh! But that's neat. And I don't know if it was this one, but one of them that I tried to eat, and it was just. I think they make them harder than normal gingerbread. That way you can have something to work with, and you make the house because it just didn't seem like it was worth the effort to try to eat. And like I
Hmm.
said, I do like gingerbread. So, and yeah, let's see. Cass says sense of humor has been lost in mass. Yes, absolutely. Mrs. got it for the watermark. Oh, Snore Poop is remember a boat too. So
Gingerbread boat.
yeah.
We
And
still make them out of graham crackers at school. We we
Mm.
we build them. You actually get a milk carton to help because some of the kids' fine motor skills aren't that great. So we put a milk carton and we kind of build it around the milk carton so you can kind of let it stabilize and then they can eat it. Or some of them like to just smash it, which is just great too.
Zax, I love gingerbread houses. That icing too. Maybe I'm weird. No, no, you're not weird. It's very. I mean, it's nice. I mean, who doesn't like icing and
Oh,
all that
I've
fun
I've
stuff
licked
on it?
the icing off before, even
Yeah,
after it was hard. I'm like just gonna lick it.
yeah. Forget the gingerbread. Just eat the icing. You know.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for the next one?
Yeah, let's keep going.
I I'm going to figure out how the oh shoot.
You
There we
broke
go.
it already.
I broke it. Yeah, I didn't see the arrow button this time, but I kind of, this one kind of bothers me. This one could be a Halloween house, you know, because I it's the. Can you say it murder on?
Well, you
Yeah, I
just
guess
did.
I could. So
So,
this the missus and the kids came out with the murder house. So and that's what it is. You should see the other side
see,
of
but
it.
they
I
need a
didn't.
body out front like I had.
Yeah, I know that would have been perfect, but you see all the red just draining blood, just dropping everywhere and stuff, and you know, it's like we got a weird sense of humor with these ladies around here, so it's very very fun to do. Hey, and let me say hi real quick to Mark D with a C. Um, dang, Mark, I'm being challenged tonight. You added a spike option to the poll. I think that was the egg. Well, I can do another poll in a little bit. So, but hey,
It's understood that they're all spiked. How about that?
yes. Uh, gosh, Geeky saw was working and saw help. That's hilarious. The bear says, "Lick it." Yeah. Mark said, "Merry Christmas," and thank y'all. Let's see for being here tonight. I mean, we got like 13 here. Here, thank you, everybody. And then yes, that's exactly what it was.
And we're
Yeah,
still just on the gingerbread houses.
I know. We're having fun tonight. We're having fun tonight. So that's the gender. That's my family's warped sense of humor. Ang and her mom and my oldest.
It's not warped. It's just right.
Exactly. Exactly. Dang. Let me
Hi,
say.
lovely Sherry,
I,
lovely.
I know. I just saw that. Hello, lovely Sherry. Thank you for being here. I think that's the first time I've seen you here, and welcome, welcome, and to everybody that's new. Make sure, please, if you're on the face, God, I can't English again tonight. The YouTube side, please like and subscribe, and if you're on Twitch, make sure you follow us there. So, spiked eggnog is good stuff, but I went with cider. Castles, there goes my sobriety if they're spiked. I'm with you there. I take the non-alcoholic hot chocolate with you.
I'll drink yours for you, Castle. Don't you worry.
Do you really think that's a good idea, Squeeka?
Yeah, I'm part Irish. I can handle it.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go to the next. Our activities. This when the kids were really, really young, Santa come to visit. So, and that's one of our trees with the Disney princesses there, and this is what people do. I mean, uh, Christmas morning and all. Do you have anything that you do specifically on Christmas morning or memories?
Well, we do. So I do the holidays with my friend from Louisiana and her family. And what we do for the kids is um we do all of our presents Christmas Eve and then they get like one gift kind of, and usually it's themed. It could be like a stuffed animal in a game or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then they get one gift from Santa the next day. And then for the Christmas Eve presents though, we do a very specific set of gifts. It's something you want and something you need and something to wear and something to read.
Okay.
So it's not a lot of crazy presents and stuff. And so they still get something they want. They're like one year I got one of the kids a globe because she really wanted a globe.
Mm-hmm.
One of them wanted a terrarium. So they still get stuff that they want and then they get something that they need. Not like school supplies or anything, but something
Mm-hmm.
specific that they need. And then they get books and clothes.
Wow, that's cool. That is cool. I mean, it's I remember waking. Let me say real quick, hello to Max Redstone, eggnog. He's only in okay, but Max, good to see you here tonight. Glad you could make it too. But yeah, it's. I remember as a kid, sometimes with waking up on Christmas morning, one of the presents I remember was getting the Millennium Falcon from my parents, and when Star Wars was new back then, and yeah, I just still could remember that moment, and opening certain things like that, and of course, I had the type of parents that like to sleep. It was like, go back to bed. We'll tell you when you can open your present. It's like they loved their bed too, so it's awesome. Uh, I wanted to go back real quick because Mark had said something. If the elves didn't survive in that house, who's making the toys for Santa? I don't know. Maybe Krampus's guys or something. Who knows? That that's something we could talk about one time. Is Krampus, that movie? I don't know if you've ever seen it.
Nope.
It's
I
one that,
don't do scary movies.
well, it's like weird the way it ended. It just was crazy. So, and then Mrs. said we let the kids open the presents at their own pace. So if they wanted to play with it, we let them. I mean, sometimes, and it did. Some days it took all days to open presents because they might open 2 or 3 items and they'd go play with them, and we just let them do it. And then, and just, have fun with it. Enjoy the day, not trying to rush it,
Oh, and we also would get like a pajama set that they would open Christmas Eve, like the 23rd.
Oh, yeah.
Because that would be like, those are the pajamas they got to sleep in to open up their presents in, and then those are their like Christmas PJs. And
That's
we used to
cool.
have them open them on Christmas Eve, but then we were like, oh, it's not even any fun because they're waking up. So we let them open them on the 23rd.
Yeah, that's cool. I kind of make it like a little family themed event type thing. So,
Hmm.
and the bear got
We have a
himself.
lot of those coming up.
I don't blame you. Enjoy them. Enjoy the time. The bear bought himself a new microwave this year. The old one blew out a circuit breaker and died. Well, at least you didn't have a house fire. That's a good thing. Oh my gosh, nothing like appliances that go nut. Yeah, and Shilwall mentioned we opened one present on Christmas Eve, a German tradition, I think. Yeah, we used
Oh,
to do
that's
that.
cool.
Yeah, we used to do that because well, you know what? One year we did. We just opened everything Christmas Eve. We just said forget it. Yeah, no, no. My parents saved up for that one. I couldn't believe that one. But hey, and what are pajamas? Yeah, snort. Yep. What are pajamas? So, well, and then here's like with Santa come, you got the stockings, things like that, and all that. Oh, here, let me make it a little bit bigger. I just realized. So there, because you see the stockings and things like that. DBJ is right there, the little bear. There's a bear for you, Snort, right down there. Our kids love their bears. And here's a tradition that we had years ago when definitely when they were smaller, we'd leave out the snacks for Santa. And that year, I think you got some sea creatures like a cheese snack with milk in the Santa mug goblet, and with a letter that the missus wrote for the kid, that Santa wrote to the kids back for what they did, because the kids had written. What I meant to say was the kids had written a letter to Santa there, and so Santa had responded, and she helped the kids write their letter to Santa because they were young, they couldn't write as well, and it take 2 hours to write.
One
So
year, one of my friend's boy, her boy, he wanted to leave out meatballs.
mm,
So we did. We left out meatballs for Santa
hey, that's
because he
fine.
really liked meatballs, and he figured Santa did too. So we
Exactly.
left out meatballs.
Santa gets see, like the missus says right here, that Santa was sick of cookies, so we gave him something not so sweet. Exactly. You need a little salt to go with the sweet stuff. And Mark also mentions that they got open one on Christmas Eve. So I've heard of people. And then Snortopoopus is all about representation. Yes, we have a bear. Snort, we have more bears for you. So you're going to be really happy tonight. So, and Shieldwall says, I got the transport ship they used to escape Hoth, but didn't get the Iron County mountain base. I don't blame my parents. That thing was like $22, I think. You know what? And that's true at the time. That stuff was really expensive for the time. My parents were self-employed, and you know, I didn't get everything. I got some of the big things. My mom knew what I really liked and would buy the certain strategic items, but I couldn't get everything, couldn't afford everything. And, but I don't look back upset, mad, or anything else. I just enjoy what they were able to provide for me. And yeah, exactly. You don't blame your parents looking back. You just be thankful. Oh, $200. Yeah. Well,
Oh wow, that's a little different there, Shield Wall.
well, see,
I mean,
back in the 70s when I was a kid, that $22 could be like $200 now. So, and Snort says everybody should get a bear for Christmas. Yeah, furry, cute, cuddly, and only slightly fatal. There you go. Only slightly. And then we go with this. Santa responded back, and about giving. Never forget that. And basically scrapbooking. So Santa let them keep the letters that they had written. So it was sweet, and also can't forget the reindeer.
Yes, don't forget. We used to throw carrots out. Sometimes people will do like the glitter mixed with the oatmeal, and I never got into that because I'm like, I don't want to throw glitter in my yard. That's bad. But we would throw carrots out.
Mm-hmm. Well, we did oats this year, but carrots would work. I mean, hey, that is. But can't forget the reindeer. They're the hardest working people, animals. I mean, Santa just gets to sit in a sleigh and ride all night. So let me say with Mark here. Yes, it was about the Falcon. He finally bought the Falcon. Yeah, the one I have has that with the chest table and the little hiding hatch in it. So yeah, exactly. So those were the Falcons. So, and now it's on to your part of this with the things, SqueekaM. What have we got here?
Oh, this is my favorite. Some of y'all may have seen some of these pictures on Twitter because I've been posting like day one. This is my favoriteest Christmas shirt ever. I just love this shirt. It's my favoriteest. It's just, I mean, we do ugly sweaters, and there's a couple more pictures coming up, but we do ugly sweaters, and this is kind of done ugly sweater style, but it's just my favoriteest shirt, y'all. I mean, it's space.
I like this shirt. It's actually kind of cool. Is that like a Mars? That one thing looks like a lunar
It's the
lander
rover and a satellite. Yeah, it's a rover.
Okay, with a snowman on the moon. All right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Why not?
Well,
and I don't know. You can't see it on the picture of the shirt, but I promise you, Pluto is there. Promise.
Yeah, probably. 1, 2, 3.
Well, no, you can't see Mercury. Pluto's on the left. Yeah, I was wrong. Pluto's on the left. You can't see Mercury. Mercury's on the right.
Yeah, if I see it, I think it's right on the very far edge of the left.
That's Pluto, Neptune.
Yep.
I mean, Pluto, Uranus, Saturn, Jupiter. Yeah, they're all there. Yeah, it's probably over there. Yep. But yeah, that's my favorite shirt. Yeah, Justice for Pluto. I love you, Castle.
Exactly. Exactly. So, let me see. And Castle loves that shirt.
I know, me too. You can't have it.
No, nope. Snort made the mistake of walking into Michael's craft store during Christmas time. Spent a week getting glitter off of him. Oh man, guys. Yeah, she says Uranus. I say Uranus. So, yeah, it's the way it is. So good. Can't forget Pluto. Yeah, Pluto is a planet.
Well, I will think of you when I wear it, Castle.
I'll
give myself a hug, and I'll be like, oh, I'm wearing this for Castle.
There you go. He'll live through you. Well, permit me a second to take a little detour right here, because I have been graced with a famous Max Redstone limerick. He does this all the time for Clavy on the Saturday night Star Trek shows. I got to highlight this one here. So, an Xmas limerick. Here comes Santa Claus. Oh my, he has such white furry paws. I'm not quite sure, but his name tag says Snortopopus cuber. Why is Santa swiping at beach seals with his claws?
Because they're delicious.
Absolutely. Yum, 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 yum. Thank you, Max. Thank you, that. Thank you, Mayor. And Snore Poopus definitely agrees with you and appreciates that. Yes, that is cool. Thank you, Max. Hey, I feel honored that you did that. All right. Oh man. I love, and that's a great shirt though, Squeeka. You ready to move on or do you?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm getting lost in the chat too tonight. So here you go.
So this is another picture people have probably seen. I send out Christmas cards and we do fingerprints on them. And this was just one year's Christmas cards where it's fingerprint Christmas lights. I actually have been kind of lax in my Christmas card duties the past couple of years. But this is usually what we do is we sit around at Thanksgiving and we start our holiday cards. One year we've done candy canes, we've done Christmas lights, we've done trees. Right? We do all kinds of different weird paintings on the inside.
Oh, that's awesome. You know, I mean, I unfortunately was never the crafty type. It was always the misses and the kids. You know me. It's if it's not involved a ball or a video game, it's it's not. It's I have a hard time adjusting. So, and let's see, what about this one?
It's a snowman. I love snow. Well, I don't like the cold, but I love snow. And anytime it snows, I make snowmans. And oh, he disappeared. Where did he go? Oh, there he is.
No.
But yeah, so it's just a tiny snowman, a really tiny snowman, because what he's sitting on is my side view mirror.
Oh, is that? Wow.
That's how tiny he is.
That is a tiny snowman.
And I love doing that. Like if it snows, I love making teeny tiny snowmans all over the place, and I do that just until my fingers hurt.
That is awesome. Well, see, we don't get snow. We got less than a quarter of an inch in 1989, and the whole town shut down. There were cars in the ditches and everything else. So,
no, it comes and goes here.
No. Well, we got it one year, and it like I said, it was horrible. So, and like Castle says, it doesn't exist because he hasn't really ever seen it.
I used to think that way until a couple of years ago here in Texas, and then we got way too much snow at one time. Y'all might have heard about that in February, so now I know snow exists. But that's not really Christmas time.
Oh, all right. So, how often does it snow? Does it snow every year?
Sometimes there's none. Sometimes there's several times a year. It really just varies.
Gotcha. Ooh, got a
and
fire.
That's just the usual fire we do. And there's a multicolored tree in the background. But yeah, we just fire. I don't know if y'all do fires because it doesn't get cold enough or whatever, but we just like a good fire and some marshmallows and just chilling out. You know.
Yeah.
The pyro in me approves.
We love fire. But it's usually too hot here. But
I'm never too hot. I don't care if it's 100 degrees outside. I'm starting a fire.
Damn. Castle agrees. Fire good. And Snorter Poop has lost his job. Money scarce, times are hard. Here's your effing Christmas card. That's how I lost my Hallmark. I love that, Snorter Poopus. That's awesome. Oh man, let's see. Oh, fireworks. Yay.
Fireworks, yeah.
See, we don't have that much. Do y'all have like standard fireworks shows over there around Christmas? Because we don't. But they don't.
Off and on.
And they tie it with Christmas though?
Sometimes there's a baseball park nearby, and sometimes over at the Dadman they'll do that. They'll do fireworks.
Oh, okay. Well, heck, in my neighborhood, people launch everything else that's legal or illegal. So hey, you don't have to go far. Just walk out the front door. Snort a poopus. You look what you started with fire now. I love a good fire. My neighbor's tired of me burning his house down.
Well, you should stop building one there. You should just build a fire pit there.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's the hard time is not finding 1,000-degree day.
This is another ugly sweater we made for a friend of mine. It's handmade. Like we put all the little pieces on it. It was just funny. It was just fun to make.
That is very, very interesting.
Lots of hot glue.
I love the snow. I love the snowman tree with the snowman face there, though. That was really, really cool.
Yes.
Yeah. This is the noise of some people. He said, Showall said, I've seen fireworks for New Year's, but not for Christmas. Yeah, that's kind of like me too. Yeah, and I do love the snowman Christmas tree. That really was cool there. So, and let's see. And this is you.
Oh, another. See, we skipped the ugly sweater part. This was another ugly sweater because we had ugly sweater day at work, and I forgot. So I had this shirt on. So I took all of my Christmas stickers and stuck them on my shirt. And I was like, "Look, guys, I got an ugly sweater."
It's very creative, though, especially on spur of the moment.
I like stickers.
Yeah. Did we need to go back a slide?
No, we're fine.
Okay. But yeah, I like the way you did that, especially a spur of the moment, and very impromptu, and see, you threw some bears in there too.
Yeah, there's some polar bears, lots of polar bears.
Absolutely. And let me say, Castle says that's very creative. And hello, Subhuman. Good to see you tonight. Glad you made it in with us. So, and we got 16 wonderful people here. Thank y'all for being here.
Aww, that's awesome.
Absolutely.
Staring at my sticker shirt. They're like, what kind of show have I walked into?
Yeah. A view of your chest, but it's a shirt.
You can't. It's just a shirt.
It's a shirt. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh. Go to the next picture. Stop that.
What? I hit the wrong button. Okay. You know me and buttons. And here's some more crafts. So.
Speaking of fireworks, we do this too every year. The day after Christmas, I have one of those little paint spinner things. So we put the paint in it and just spin colors and stuff. Make our own little fireworks.
Are those like little cardboard cutouts, like squares?
Yeah, it's a little machine, and you put the little piece of paper in it, and then it spins the paper, and you drop the paint on it, and that's what makes it all spin out like that.
Oh my God. Zach's likes the stickers. Max Redstone, Southern California. If you mention the word $500.
Oops!
I hit the wrong button. Okay, I'm not used to the mouse.
Nobody's used to the mouse.
Well, God, and now you're the mouse. I mean, no, the mouse I'm using. Anyway, those are.
And you can get I think the next picture is just more of these, or it might be something else we do.
Yes,
but we do a lot of like stuff after the holidays. Yeah, we do. Mm-hmm. We bake little sun catchers. Like these are just little things. We get a lot of craft kits too for their presents because the kids like to do stuff. So we end up doing a lot of just different stuff after the holidays. Mm-hmm. We make shrinky dinks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do they go on sale after Christmas itself, or?
Sometimes, but sometimes we just get them before.
Okay. I like the moon and the butterfly and the sun too.
Yeah, and we've done all kinds. It's just the ones we have. We've done frogs and all kinds of stuff. They're not shrinky dinks shield wall, but we do make shrinky dinks too. These are those bead bake things where you put the beads in the little slots and then bake it, and it makes it a little plasticky looking.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of them.
Yeah. Okay. Well, and this one. Oh, I think everybody
should relate the advent calendar.
Yeah. So it's one chocolate every day, right?
Yes. Well, except for, so this is actually this year's advent calendar, and we started kind of late. So for a week, we were doing 2 chocolates a day.
All right. There you
go.
But
now I'm back down to 1.
Oh, there you go. You got caught up way too quickly.
Like
a sticker shirt, aka Lisa Frank body armor.
That's awesome. Okay, so now I want to go get some Lisa Frank stickers and make Lisa Frank body armor. Thanks, Max. I really want to do that now.
You'll have to tell me who Lisa Frank or what that is later, because I have no clue.
It's just Lisa Frank is the bomb.
Yeah, Castle has kid memories. Zach remembers Shrinky Dinks. And I have 3 decorations: a ceramic Christmas tree with a light inside, a colored plastic pine cones, a Grinch plushie I rescued from the trash, and a little fuzzy mini me wearing a Santa jacket and hat. That is awesome. Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's adorable.
it is. And the miss said we did a chocolate advent calendar, but finished it by December 2nd. That's that's the way we do around here. So, all right. I think this is our
Oh,
last slide in this area, but tell us about this one.
this is okay. Well, the pictures are called board maker. It's what we use at school that we use with the kids. Um, but we make snow slime every year, and this is the instructions that we show to the kids to make snow slime. So if you want to learn how to make snow slime, this is the recipe.
Mm, snow slime. Well, that's interesting.
Yep, it's fun. If you like slime, here's you a slime recipe that's really good
It's like the old
with
Nickelodeon
visuals.
show. Like the old Nickelodeon show, it's the
It's not that
slime.
kind of slime. It's the kind of goopy slime that was all the rage a few years ago.
Oh, that thick stuff yeah, I got you
Hmm.
now. I got you. Yeah, the kids were all into that. And it's the stuff that also flarps, right? Where it sounds like you're
Kind of,
farting.
yeah. But this
Yeah,
is a little stardier, so it doesn't flarp as much.
yeah. And Snorter Pooper says edible calendars tend to disappear quickly, just like Edo's cough. Oh my gosh.
So that's all the stuff we do.
That looks dangerous or a good Fortnite weapon. There you go, Mark. But yeah, that's what we have for the activities and stuff. Um, well, I'm doing this real quick. So, did you have any particular activities that were your absolute favorite? That,
Not necessarily. There was okay. So the year of 2020, when Hurricane Laura hit, my friend and her kids moved in with me, and they were at my house still at Christmas because of all of the problems with the housing and stuff. So because they were basically displaced for Christmas, we did this cool thing, and I wish I had the pictures of it.
mhm.
But they're all over the place. We did this cool thing where I did a theme a day. I also have a calendar that's like chocolate chip cookie day, maple syrup day, or whatever. And so whatever the day was, if it was read a book day or maple syrup day or cupcake day, whatever the theme was, we would pair that with some kind of Christmas activity. And so every day I would write a little poem and make a little fun activity for them to do for the whole month. So that
Mhm.
was kind of my favorite activity based
Well,
December.
that's cool. That's really really cool. Well, we made it through one category after about 50 minutes, but we did have fun with the chat on a lot of side items earlier. But let's go ahead and end this poll. I'll give you 20 seconds to, if you haven't voted, go ahead and get your votes in. We've gotten 17 votes on our question. If anybody else can come up with a poll question, I'll start another poll question in a
So are we
moment.
going to do the food next and then answer the question?
Well,
Or do you
I,
want to do trees? Because you've got some pretty awesome trees, I gotta
oh,
say.
I know. We will. I want to go ahead and end the poll so then we can maybe put another poll real quick. Okay, let's do that, and we will call it final. And
Oh, who won?
what's your favorite holiday beverage? Hot chocolate with 47%. None of the above came second.
That's because they wanted a different drink like coffee.
Yeah. Yes.
Maybe they
Right.
put none of the above because they meant to say all of the above.
Yeah. Well, that could be. We could have had that option. So Snort Poopus wants a recount. So Eggnog 17 and Fighter 11. So Zach said, if you keep saying pole, Nosferatu, the vampire, is going to show up.
Like pole or pole?
Pole.
Because I mean, there's a difference in poles. There's actually like it's not that kind of show. We don't need those kind of poles.
No. No. We try to be family friendly, but we go off course occasionally. But
I'm very friendly.
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, you are. So we'll go ahead and go to the next category. If we can think of a new category, let's go with a new category on the. Okay. Then Brad's team hot chocolate representing. All right. All right. So what did you say? Let's go food,
I'm fine. Food or trees. What else do we have? Lights.
parks. Let's do lights. Let's go ahead and do lights. All right. I'll go ahead with my lights. So, and what we have here is, I got to share. Hey, all right. One of the
Hey,
things.
it's Salty. Sorry to interrupt you. It's
Oh,
Salty. What up, Salty?
you
How's
know
it
what's
going?
happening,
What?
Squeeka? You see them on the YouTube before I see them in StreamYards. That's what's crazy.
Because I'm slick like that. I
Yeah, you're
dual
good.
window this bad boy.
Well, salty
I'm a
wait.
chat professional.
Salty wait. The bourbon's coming later, but
I don't
hey.
have bourbon today, Salty. I do have TX whiskey, though.
And now we got Snort Poopas on that. I wanted to see some pole dancing. The bastard just told me to fly to Poland. Oh my! Well, welcome in, Salty. Good to have you tonight. So lights. One of the traditions we have is that we like to just go around town, driving around, looking at Christmas lights in various neighborhoods. You know, we'll go through a drive-through, pick up food, eat it in the van, and just go watch lights. We actually have a house near us that they do all the flashing lights. The inflatables come up. It's all choreographed to a bunch of different Christmas music. And you know, when the kids were younger, we would put them in the back of the pickup truck and drive slowly through the neighborhood. And
Yeah.
you know,
Well, we did that here, too. We do a lot of driving around.
do stuff like that. So this particular place was about an hour and a half south of us. You know, I know Snort Poopas remembers me talking with other streams about a town called Palaca. This is just north of Palaca, but they took acres of their property and just made all kind of lights like this, and stuff. So we've loved lights forever, and to watch them. If you're a Green Bay Packer fan, here you go.
Whoop, whoop! Yes! Go, Pack, go! Yes!
Would you stop that?
Yes!
I know you love to give me a hard time about my Cowboys.
Yes!
So.
They're not even a real team anymore, are they? They're not a real team. Please tell me they're not a real. That's just a rating. It's not a logo.
It's a rating, not a logo.
Fuck yeah, Pack! Wah! Okay, I'm done.
That.
I'm okay. I'm okay now. I'm okay.
You okay? All right. Well, I mean, tell us how you really feel, Squeeka. You know.
I mean, I kind of like this team. I kind of like it a lot.
Well, next time Cowboys and Packers play, we have to watch it together. We have to find a way to do it. Okay.
That's the only way I'll watch a Cowboys game.
Okay, I'll take you up on that. Maybe in the playoffs, and you can watch the Cowboys lose again. Oh gosh, yeah, Snort Poopa.
You promised it wasn't going to be a football stream.
I know it's not. The most Florida place of Florida. You're right, absolutely. Fudge the Packers. Yeah, exactly, Castle. You think she likes Green Bay? Yeah, just a little bit. But hey, we'll get off the football. But see, beautiful lights. We got. Oh, the Jaguars. Are they still really an NFL team? You got them.
Still better than the Cowboys.
Yeah, I don't know about that. The Gators, obviously, big down here.
Oh my goodness!
Oh come on, you're my closet Gator.
You're gonna turn into a football stream.
No, it's not. You know, you're my closet Gator fan buddy. You know, it's like, hey, you know. But one last one for any of you Louisianians out there. The Bengal Tigers. What's he doing with that finger? I don't know. But hey, it's and we got Bears and of course Ash with the Patriots. But yeah, that's awesome. I can't turn it into a football stream, guys. So, but basically, this house also had a combination of stuff. You know, you walk the property. They also had models and little Christmas village in it here. You can see the Harley Davidson. Let me make it a little bit larger. There's a NASCAR, of course. It's Florida. You got NASCAR everywhere. Little Harley Davidson. A tanker, some bikes, you know, it's just really neat little small town, you know, trees. You got the Hess choppers. Really a combination of things. It was like really it really was a combination of a bunch of different things. And that's, it was really neat. It wasn't not just a light or it wasn't just a display. It was, you know, really a bunch of different things that we had here. They even had Chick-fil-A in there, believe it or not. And then Yoda, yeah, Yoda made an appearance. This is not Grogu. This is Yoda because this is so long ago. And yes, Mrs. Yes, they did have a Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus, and I believe one year they actually had a little sleigh that they pulled around on a tractor.
Oh,
so
that's cool.
It really made it a neat event, and we tried to hit things like that as much as we could with the kids. And it's the final look at, they got it on the house and some other displays there. So, and that, my friends, that is what I have with the lights. But basically, like I said, we love looking at lights. That was one of the things we love to do. And when we did, like I said, we just jump in the car, drive around, get some food, get some hot chocolate, you know, whatever we, wanted to do.
We do that too. We have lights that we go see, but we also have the trail of lights down here.
Yeah. And I'm going to open that. Yes, that was a full size Yoda shield wall. That was. So, and I am opening that right now. And let's see. And let me do this. Too many buttons I got to hit. And voila.
So yeah, this is the Trail of Lights is a big thing. Like you can go to the next one. It's a huge thing. It is in a park here in Austin called Zilker Park. That is a massive park. It's where they also hold Austin City Limits, the music festival and stuff. So this is massive. You walk it, and I don't remember how many miles it is, but it's several miles. And there's all kinds of like light installments and stuff. Now the cool part is the tree in the very background is it looks small here, but it is massive. It's built on one of the old moon towers here. And the moon towers are these massive tall towers that they would raise for lights. So you can see in perspective to the rest of the city of Austin how massive this moon tower is. And they do this every year. And so this is called the Zilker tree. And you can see it from the highway from like miles and miles away.
And
Um,
you said you walked through this?
So you start at the tree, and there's like little vendors and stuff, and then you go down a path, and it takes you, and you can kind of see the path in the background there, and it takes you along this lighted thing, where like I said, there's different sponsors, and it'll be like this. There's like a little. I wish I had more of the pictures of them, but like it'll be a little panorama of like a Little Mermaid scene, or Winnie the Pooh, or the 12 Drummers, just little just pictures, like little I can't think of the word. By golly, my brain's broken. But yeah,
Your brain's broken.
and you'll see one here in a minute. But yeah, so one of the things that's tradition to do under this tree is you go stand under it and you spin around. And
Mm,
so um
here we get this.
see, and so I did it one year and tried to video it. This was the hardest video I've probably ever made in my life.
I'm going. For everybody, I'm going to rerun it again. Okay. Just try not to get dizzy.
Oh, turn the sound down. It's really loud there. But yeah, so that's what you do is you stand under this ochre tree and you spin around, and it's really cool. And then you go on your walk and come back.
What the heck? I just got to see that one more time. Oh my gosh! Wow. Ugh. I'm getting dizzy just looking at that. Wow. So hey, one more time. I'm just kidding. But that's really neat. To do that, to see that standing straight under it, you really get a feel for how tall it is too. It's just you know way high. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
And
So
then, well, see, this is like one of the installments. So this is this is a globe, and in case you didn't know, we're here in Texas. Like, like it's yeah. But this is one of them. They also have like a little town set up that's got this little train that goes through it. And then, like I said, there's just different little installments, and you just walk through and look at all of them. I have the
yeah,
tiniest brains of human,
yeah.
tiniest.
So a train. Oh, that's neat. I like trains like that, like the ones the kids can ride type
No,
thing.
no, it's like a little model village. It's like a
Oh,
little
a
tiny village,
model village.
and it
Okay.
has little movies playing on the drive-in theater in the little village, and you can turn the movies, and it's really
Hmm.
cute.
Wow, that is
If
interesting.
I go, we're probably gonna go to try to go soon. So if I go, I'll get more pictures, and maybe we can have a trail of light stream or something, just as a follow-up.
The door's always open to you. I would love that if you want to. So absolutely. So all right. Well, and then here's the
Oh, this is
video.
one of my favorites. This is a weather one. I think it's sponsored by the electric company or something. So there's like
Yeah.
a thunderstorm on the left, and then it storms and rains, and there's more clouds, and then it's gonna like that's supposed to be snow. That's why it's really sporadic, and it's gonna rain some more. Come on, rain. There it goes.
There you
And it's
go.
gonna rain some more. And then the sun's gonna come out. My timing is off. Come on, sun. Where are you? There you are. So the sun comes up, and then a rainbow. Guys, it's my favorite. I'm a weather nerd. So that's why this is my favorite.
And you are, because you and I talked hurricanes this season a bit. So it is fascinating with the weather. But that was beautiful the way it did, from the rain to the sun to the rainbow. That
So
really
yeah,
was
so
neat.
that's the trail. Like I said, it goes on. There's little lighted caves you go through, and it's really pretty. It's
How
amazing.
if you went to visit it, um, how long would you say it would take to? I mean, really, how long would you have to
Oh, we
get
spend
towards it?
easily like an hour, hour and a half in this thing. Just
Mm.
walking around, looking at things. There's a little middle area where you can do hot chocolate and listen to songs, and there's a Ferris wheel. Like it's heck yeah.
Yeah.
You can spend a while
Well, Castle says he's voting for follow up data.
there.
I agree. I like the follow up data. Yeah, and yep, snort. Yeah, we don't like hurricanes. Yeah. And Mrs. says that is so cool. That really is cool to see that. And that is an amazing lights display. I mean, it truly is. So,
No, it's way more amazing. There's so many more
yeah,
pieces to it.
yeah, it's just incredible just from that little bit to see.
And
It,
of course, like they stopped it for 1 year because they didn't have like funding for it. The people who had funded it before were like, "Nah, we're gonna pull out." And HEB was like, "Oh no, thank you. This is ours now because we can't not have this in Austin. We've got to do this." So it's very funny. So
hmm
yeah. And
Well,
then I go looking at other lights too.
yeah, here I'm bringing up the next section for your lights right now here. And you want to talk about this display?
Oh, this is just one of those like this was at a church actually in Louisiana. This is just one of those like to music. You drive up and they've got a big round driveway. You drive up and you just sit there in your car and they tell you what radio station to listen to. I love these little things
Yeah.
where it tells you what's playing and stuff. And
We had a drive-in theater a few years ago that did that. We tuned in on the radio frequency.
well, there's like I said, there was a lot of these. We used to go when I would go to Louisiana for Christmas. We would go and we would just drive around looking at Christmas lights. Um, Speaking of, is the little dude the next one?
Yep.
I'll
Okay.
explain.
Let me stop it. There. I gotta flip it from video here.
You broke it.
I broke it. I'm getting
You
used to this
boomered.
stuff. Yes, I gotta keep everything secret on my desktop. So
Oh
here we
my
go.
great googly mugglies.
Dadman has secrets.
Okay, so this one is here local too. This is in Pedernales, which is southeast of us near Johnson City. And Pedernales owns an electric co-op. And every year they're just outside the Johnson City courthouse. They have this humongous wooded area. And every year for Christmas, they take every tree on their property and light them up like this. And so you walk through, and it is so brilliant and so amazing. We go. I love doing this, and they usually do it like the lighting ceremony is the day after Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get to go this year, but usually we go and wander around when they turn the lights on, and
That is
it's a
awesome.
really beautiful to walk through.
I skipped something the missus said about the other one with the flashing lights and the radio frequency. Yeah, that's what I said earlier. They have the house has its own radio frequency. You can actually hear it
Yep.
over the next block. So it's
Yeah,
kind
we
of
have
cool.
one like that too.
Yeah, exactly. No, not
Johnson
close to.
City, Texas.
Yeah, yeah. So it's I like these type of light displays on the trees too. So it's a really nice one. How about this guy?
Oh my god, he was just on one of our random tours. This is just Santa in a box.
Santa in a box.
This is just there for comedic effect. It's like,
What'd you get for
yeah,
Christmas? I got Santa in a box.
I
So
got Santa in a box.
yeah, the other T state, absolutely. And
Did you
OC
skip
likes it.
Choco
It's
Bub?
cool.
Where did Choco Bub go? Did you skip him?
No, I'm not coming.
Oh,
He's coming. He's coming.
okay.
Because I got to
Okay.
hear the story.
I want to tell the story
I
of
got to hear
Choco
it. I want to hear
Bob.
this one. Yes, I asked you last night, and you told me I had to wait till tonight.
It's Choco Bob time. So as we were on our adventures in Louisiana, there was a gas station that was like had a sale on hot chocolate, and they were like a happy hour hot chocolate. So loaded up the car with all the kids, and my friend and I got in the car, and while we were dispersing the hot chocolates with some water to kind of cool them down in some smaller cups, we had the big cups sitting up on the dashboard, and one of them left this hot steamy thing on the window, and so I gave it a face. And he sat there the whole time. And the best part was, I don't have this car anymore, but the best part was that imprint of that steam stayed on the window, and I couldn't bring myself to clean him off. So forever and ever until I turned the car in, I had a chocobub on my window.
Wow,
So
that's
he's a
awesome.
chocobub.
Chocobub.
Yep,
I like.
he's a chocolate bubble. So he's a
Oh,
chocobub.
that is awesome. I thank you. I had to wait 24 hours to hear that story. Yes, folks, he
See?
made me wait. So that is awesome.
So
Um,
yeah, he's my bestie.
how about this person?
Oh, that's my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Same adventure in Louisiana. We're driving around looking at lights, and we come to this one house, and all it has is this open, like, shed gazebo looking thing with this weird mannequin standing there. She's just there, and I'm like, what the F is that? So we took pictures, and it was my girlfriend. And so we called it from then on, was that's my girlfriend. And she was there for 3 years. So the first year she had this get up and a poinsettia, and then the next year they took her poinsettia and gave her a telephone. So we guess she started working.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next year
Yep.
and the last year she had a new suit on and got a computer, but got her poinsettia back. And then we
Wow.
never saw her again. The year after
Wow.
that, the little alcove thing was just empty. So it was like, that's my girlfriend.
Yeah, there you go. That's sweet. Hey, I want to go back. I want to go back to this guy here because there are a couple of comments. So a hot steamy thing in the window.
Yes.
And Mrs. said I would never have known that was on the window. LOL. So
Yep, it was on the inside of the window. Isn't
that
it creepy though, Mark? Marcus, I agree. She's creepy. We were driving around, so excited. We were like, "Oh, look at these lights!" And of course, it's Louisiana, so some people had alligator lights, and it was fun. And we were right by the lake, so some people had their boats done up. And we think we're at the end of the lights, and we turn this corner, and there she is, just all by herself, just staring at you.
oh yeah, that was this one, right?
Yes.
Wow. And like you said, it was changed for a couple of years. Then it eventually
Yeah, every
became this
year was
one.
different. It was really strange
That was
and really
that.
creepy. And then she just disappeared. Like we don't know what happened to her.
Maybe people moved if they were
Mm.
renters. Maybe they moved, or maybe they did something different. We had a house down on the corner from us that actually they put every square inch. We called it uh, Light City because the roof, that side of the house, the whole yard, there was a Christmas decoration or light every square inch of the property. It was the darndest thing you would have ever seen because they got their money's worth. They jacked it up and put a lot of stuff out there. So it's just it fun things with these would go into looking at lights.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at your dad almost shooting a mannequin.
Oh yeah. I'm reading it on StreamYard, so you're ahead of me just a hair. But yeah, this is a true story. We were on a honeymoon, and then I got back. My dad said, "What the hell you got in the damn living room?" I'm like, what? I was like, he said he walked in and saw a shadow, and he nearly shot it. It was her full size mannequin in the corner. Oh, and it was Plastic Town because every plastic Christmas decoration you could think of was in that one square yard there. So that was it. You got any other thoughts about a poll question we can ask? Because I'm drawing a blank on a poll question while I'm looking at for the next category.
Well, I mean, what would you say is your favorite part of Christmas? The lights, like the
Okay.
presents, the food, having people around and relatives around that you didn't really want to have around to begin with. The alcohol for some people, like, I don't know. I'm getting asked just what your favorite part of Christmas is, I suppose.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that, folks.
We all know Castle's favorite part of Christmas is now my space
let's
shirt.
do this. Let's do this while I'm doing that, getting up this here. Let's just go to the food category and let you take over, because we usually go out. We don't have a lot of food traditions because we either go out to eat or have been out of town so much. So we don't really have a lot of the food traditions. So I think this is going to be the people's favorite segment of the night. Are you ready, SqueekaM?
I'm ready. I don't know how to move the pictures over, but sure.
Well, you tell me when to advance. I can
Should
advance.
I do like the books and go beep when it's time to turn the page?
Yeah, beep works. And then if I don't move it, keep beeping. So, all right, everybody's favorite right here at the beginning.
So this was a Christmas party for some teachers and I. After the fact, of course, we weren't doing this at school, but they're just little whiskey balls, and now I want to hide these on my tree. But like I said, some of these you've seen on Facebook. So, but yeah, that's all this is. It was just pretty, and it was, like I said, for some people, it's all about the alcohol.
Yep. Well, I forgot to add that one, but we got it. What is your favorite thing about Christmas? Presents, decorations, lights, food, family. So, have at it, folks. So let me get back here. Okay. And we will advance. I thought this was liquor too. I thought this was liquor when I first saw it too.
No, this is, and I hope Zaxy's still here, because this is maple syrup. Because one of the days, and I don't remember which it is in December, is maple syrup day, and it's also like pancake day or mushroom. I don't remember what it was, but so we made holiday pancakes with maple syrup to celebrate the day. Like we made a little pancake bar with a lot of different toppings, and they could put stuff on it.
So that's a pancake down there? I thought it was a sugar cookie with the...
No, it's a pancake with coconut and sprinkles and marshmallows and maple syrup.
Yep, Zax was still here. So,
and it said it was real Canadian maple syrup, but no Canadians were harmed in the making of that maple syrup.
Well, maybe a polar bear.
At least not by me.
Well, maybe the polar bears got involved, but anyway. Mark says we celebrate Christmas Eve in the Italian tradition. 7+ fishes. My favorite is deep fried eel.
I want to be Italian. That sounds delicious.
Yeah, well.
Oh my gosh.
I tell you, Ang is our adventuresome eater. The kid's eating some really strange stuff, but
have a good stream, Zaxy. We'll still be here talking about
food. Thank you. Thanks for coming by, Zax. And everybody, if you come, make sure you like the video and subscribe. Hopefully, we can get to 100 one day, and I'll do that 24-hour stream. Yay! And maybe
that's fine. That means that they're going to go prep. If he's going to go prep, he won't get to see the sneak peek later. Yes.
Exactly.
I can stay hidden.
That is actually coming up in the next couple. But
okay. Well, let's keep going then.
Maple syrup looks good. It goes well with seal. That looks good. Okay. All right.
I make good pancakes, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't hey, brag away. Brag away. All right. Let's see. Here you go.
There I am. That's my favorite Christmas mug, guys. And trust me, it is massive. That is not just an angle. It is a humongous mug. And it does say nice on the other side. Just saying.
Yeah, but you got to play, hey.
That's my favorite.
Is boring.
Those are my eyeballs. Those are legit my eyeballs.
So there you go, folks. There's the partial face reveal. You've only seen it here first.
Nobody needs to see the nose part anyway.
But it doesn't matter. Like Brad said, it's too powerful. Just the eyeballs. So, tell you.
Look, I'm real, y'all.
I know. She is real. It is something.
Yeah, me too, Geeky. I love I have a lot of them. But this one is one of the biggest, and it is nice. It's nice on the other side. It's naughty on this side.
Exactly. Nice.
Yes, Mrs. Dadman. I'm looking into your souls because I don't have one, so I'm trying to steal yours.
Well, Snort said you always knew you were naughty, so hey, there you go. And Zax is beautiful, so. All right.
It's full of whiskey, y'all.
There you go.
Does it hold a whole pot of coffee? No, but it holds About a third.
Wow. That's a big damn cup then.
I know, right?
I know. All right, folks. I got to move
Keep
along.
going.
So there it goes. You go. Hey, go watch the stream replay later then if you need to. Leave comments on
so,
the channel.
so going to Louisiana, we have gumbo. They always make gumbo for Christmas. So yeah, this
Gumbo.
is the delicious. This is the homemade, real delicious gumbo. You can go to the next gumbo picture. It's
Okay.
just gumbo. Now it's making me hungry. Even hungrier.
There you go. There
I'm
you
gonna
go.
miss that because they moved here, so we're not gonna go to Louisiana this year. Maybe I'll convince her to make me some gumbo
Oh,
anyway.
I'm sure. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. Well, let me say hi real quick. Jess, hey SBD girl. Thanks
Hi,
for being
Jess.
here. Absolutely good to see you. And big cups are awesome. Yes.
It doesn't always have okra, Mrs. Some years they don't put okra in it, actually. It doesn't always have okra.
Yeah, that's a story with us, and she does not like okra. But no, I had not, but I do know
I
that
heard
there's
about that.
I know that there's bad weather coming our way. So yeah, prayers and thoughts for everybody out there affected. In Castle Gumbo. All right. Let's see. This is my favorite though of all the pictures. Well, not other than the obvious mug picture, but the pie. Tell us about this wonderful pie.
Oh, that's just an apple pie.
I
That's
know,
all.
but it looks so
We
cool.
bake a pie.
How do you get the crust like that? I don't see pie crust like that though.
You burn it with a blowtorch, and no, I'm just kidding. I mix like butter and confectioner's sugar, just a little
Mm-hmm.
bit, so it kind of glazes over, like it crystallizes.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's really not burnt. I promise, guys. It's
No,
just
no,
sugar.
I agree. I mean, I think
But
that
if you
makes
use
it
regular
fancy.
sugar, it doesn't granulate right, so that's why I use the
Mhm.
powdered sugar. Um, I mean, it doesn't melt right, and so and you just brush it over the top, and
Absolutely. Dang, I tell you, that is awesome, Squeeka. I mean, and that's our food category.
yay,
Yay! Because
food!
like I said, we don't do much with the food, but it's really neat.
Yeah,
The
we don't do a lot of traditional food here, like no turkeys or roasts or anything.
hmm Well, I think that can get kind of boring. It's kind of neat to do something different. Well, let's do. We got 11 votes already in the next poll. Uh, Food leads the way with 36%. Hey, especially when you're cooking and serving beverages. Decorations and lights and family are tied at 27. Presents are 9%. So let's see. Give it a little bit longer and see how things go and how we end up. So we've done activities, we've done food, we've done lights. So we got decorations, parks, and trees. So let us go to the decorations, okay? And then I'll do the parks, and then we'll do the trees, kind of in that order, okay?
Okay, sure.
So here we go with the decorations, and I think we start off, with you here.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's my cat. Say hello to Sansi. We call her Fatness Evermean because she is our Judy Big Booty. Um, that's her little house she got for Christmas one year. That's her little Christmas house, and and then that's my squishmallow next to it. It's his. I don't remember. Its name was like Carol or something. We changed it to Christmas. It's Christmas Tea. That's his name. So yeah,
Christmas.
that's my cat and her little
Beautiful
Merry
cat.
Christmas to you, cat.
Kitty Christmas house.
Yes, she's in the Christmas house. That was also her first experience with catnip, but
Mm,
we won't. She
wow.
slept in that house and refused to leave.
One happy cat.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, hey. All right. Let's see.
Yes,
We got
she's a calico Jess.
yeah.
And she is mean and has attitude. Oh my gosh. And this is just Christmas. This is just another picture of the tree. He's my squishmallow.
Yeah. Stoned kitty.
Yes.
Pudleys are evil. Snortopoopas. Oh, right. This, folks, is probably my wife, Mrs. most treasured possession with this nativity set. I don't know how old, if it predated her or when but it was made by hand by her dad. It's a
Wow.
very special thing to her. Each, it's handmade, and just this is very valuable. And, not just from the time and the artwork and handiwork, but, really with a sentimental value with her dad, who, is not with us here anymore. And over 50 years old. Yeah. So, it's a really old but beautifully handcrafted. The picture does not do it justice for how well it looks. And it was dangerous when we had cats around. You had to be very careful putting it out. Uh, Snortopoopas asks, is wood ceramic? I think it's ceramic. Mrs., if you feel free to chime in on that. I think it's ceramic, though, because I know we were very concerned about it getting broken. Yeah, it's yours. Good. Well, we had cats, and the missus had to be very careful with it being out where it was placed when she did put it out at times, because of that very reason. Because we did have the cats that like to play with everything. And this beautiful tree skirt crochet skirt Nana made. All right. And he took all the hairs off of a paintbrush except for one to paint the eyebrows.
Oh, wow. That's
Listen,
amazing.
I never met my father-in-law.
Your mom poured it? Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that is so
Oh my
cool.
God. Yes. Okay. Mom poured it, fired it, and dad painted it. Yeah. So, and I never met my father-in-law, but everything that I've heard, he was an incredible craftsman. He did stuff like this, and it was never cheap. It was always top rate. He actually built their house in the 60s. And guess what he managed to build in Florida? A house with a basement.
Wow.
In a basement that did not leak. So this is how, I mean, I don't think you could do anything like nowadays because of all the regulations and everything that they got on. But this is how talented her dad was from everything that I've heard. And thank you, Jess, for putting out the Twitter links for me and stuff there. But I just, when you look at this handcraft, I mean, he built computers, I think, from scratch. And in this day before, there really were a lot of computers. And I just, it is very special. This is, I think, this is probably the missus' most prized possession with that, and especially with it being her dad. Yeah, he read how to lace, and this is before the days of YouTube videos. He read how to lay cinder block, made a test wall, then built the house. So
Wow.
that's incredible. And like I said, it's
This is
before the days of
amazing.
YouTube. So absolutely.
And the
Uh,
colors are so bright too. Like I mean, that's really amazing.
it truly is. I mean, it's one of those things that if you could see it in person, it's even more impressive. But yeah, it's and the whole set stayed together. It's got its own big styrofoam box and very secured. So exactly. Yes, Snortopoopas. Yeah, a real basement in Florida, and it worked. I spent many a evening sleeping down there at times. So yeah, so it was a very nice basement and watching football. So, but yeah, it was great. So, all right. Well, that's it. That's the shot for the nativity. So let's see what we get. Yes. Okay. We got to have some Minecraft and some video games in here. It wouldn't be me
Oh
without.
my gosh,
Well, the
Steve.
story with this is okay. This is Christmas. You've got
Steve.
Christmas garland, Steve. Okay. Well, the thing was, Ang's birthday is Halloween. That year, we gave Ang a Minecraft birthday party. So Steve lasted at least 2 months. So he came home with us after the birthday party and became a Christmas decoration. So you got him there with the snowman. And even better, hey, who likes a creeper? There you go. A creeper from
At least
Minecraft with
your house
Garland.
didn't blow up with it sitting there.
I know. He didn't blow up, though. Hey, no, not quite a me, Dadman. Snort. I'm not. I'm not quite there yet. Maybe one day soon, but then again, I don't know. I'm not as great looking as Squeeka with the eyeball picture. So if I showed my face or any part of my face, I think everybody'd run off screaming, and I probably would too. So
Yes, Dadman's the tiny one down there by the creeper.
yeah. Hey, it's part of my strategy. Minecraft, let's go. That's my strategy. Come in small, deliver a big package. Hey,
Whoa! All
hey,
right then.
hey. I can't believe I said that. Okay.
I
Hey, folks,
can't
have fun. Oh man, oh god, we're having way too much fun now. Anyway, when Aang had the birthday, they had no decorations in Minecraft there, so Mrs. had to make everything from by hand, everything from the tables to these things. So these were like sets of boxes. So at that point, she's like, "Screw it, I'm going to use them for Christmas." So
either. Hey,
yeah,
yeah, why not? I mean,
yeah. Now we got
who
the
needs
Christmas.
Santa when you got Steve?
Oh, when you got Dadman, okay. We stayed after the kiss. We could take a little Dadman face. Oh wow, okay.
Oh,
Phrasing.
I don't think
Oh,
Castle wants to live vicariously through that, though.
no, I don't think so. I wouldn't blame him. I wouldn't. Yeah, Snort. We know you're a bear, buddy. We know you're a bear. Oh my, what a night! And hey, there you go. Nothing like Christmas Squeaka without a little
Oh, the
Bulbasaur.
boy. It's my boy.
Yeah, absolutely. Damn straight. Yeah, Bulba boy. Yeah. That's a that's not just a
Negative.
negative. That's like a hell no
Nope.
with all caps. Oh, we got that. Okay, what do we got here?
Oh, these are just a little. Okay, so these are on my Twitter too. But so my friend from Louisiana really loves penguins, and I really love snowmen. So I found these little dudes, and it's our little dudes.
All
It's
right.
a little penguin and a snowman. I hang them up every year in some random place in the house. It just depends wherever I feel like
It's not a dog.
it.
Oh, uh, okay, and we got Santa hanging.
That's my Santa. So this was the Santa that actually hung in my grandmother's house forever, and she would put oranges in his pockets. And again, I like snowmen, so
Mhm.
I put my little snowman in his pockets. But yeah, some years
Awesome.
I still put oranges. Sometimes I put pomegranates because I really love pomegranates. But
Yes.
yeah, that's my Santa. He's doing some chin ups. He's working out.
Oh, I said that his comments for the Bulbasaur. Okay, gotcha. Bulbasaur. And Punkwaddle would approve. Yep. Anything penguins. All right. And then what have we got here?
Oh, I have a stocking obsession. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of have a stocking obsession. That's all. I don't expect anything in the stockings, but I have a stocking obsession. There's a little penguin stocking. There's a penguin in a stocking. There's a mouse
Yep.
in a stocking, and there's a gingerbread man in a stocking.
Let me make it a little larger. So yeah.
I also have a thing for Matrescas, the little nesting dolls. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but yeah, I have a stocking obsession.
Wow. Um, Mark said that Santa's got to stay in shape too. And Snorton likes Coca-Cola pomegranate juice. Yummy. So
I've
hey,
never done that. Oh my gosh, Snorty, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Grandpa me.
there you go. That works. And then hey, we got three mice.
Oh, so this actually these were from my best friend who I have one tattoo and I share it with this friend. We have matching tattoos. And these were her mother's mice and well because that's my nickname. She gave them to me. So and they're wrapped in like newspaper that from like oh my gosh, 1960 something.
Hmm.
So these are my little holiday mice. There's a theme in my house.
I wonder what theme that is. That is neat. Um,
That's the party pig. He's just a little Christmas pig.
that is awesome. Pigs and mice. It seems like the combination there.
Yeah, I have. I mean, I have several themes. Let's be honest.
And here we go.
Oh, so Oh, this picture's gonna make me cry. So
You're
I took
good.
this last Christmas when I was spending every day in the hospital with my dad, and that was the last Christmas we had together. I bought him. A friend of mine gave me that tree. My one of my coworkers, because it's multicolored, and then he's all westerny and like stuff like that. So I saw this picture, so I got these and I took them up to the hospital room and put them in his room. And I was like, "We're gonna have Christmas, damn it!" And we did. We had Christmas together, and um, I haven't hung it yet, but it's in my house now, and I'll hang it every Christmas. Sorry.
Hey, no problem, Squeaka. We're here for you. There's it. It's got to be a tough time right now, and we love you, and thank you for being here tonight.
But
You
yeah,
know,
so this is now one of my new favorite. I don't have a Western theme, which is funny because I'm Texan, but this is now one of my new favorite
ab-
decorations.
absolutely, as it should be. It's special, and thank you for sharing it with us, Squeaka.
And he joked because he's like, I don't want no goddamn decorations in my hospital. And I was like, well, I'm gonna put it up. And then when he was like, well, you need to take all this shit out of the hospital room. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna pack it up, but I'm gonna take it to the house, and you're gonna hang it next Christmas. He goes, yeah, I'm gonna hang it, and I'm gonna flip it off every time.
Oh
So,
my gosh.
so he's not here yet, but I'll hang it in my house, and I'll flip it the bird just like he would want me to. And
There you go. There you go. Well, thank you for sharing something so personal with us tonight, Squeaka. So, all right. All right. Well, that will do it for this section of the presentation. Or God, I made it sound like an accountant
you did. I
presentation.
told you, no accountant.
I know that. Can't help it. It's standard boilerplate language in my head. Oh gosh, you know, how do you think the missus has to deal with me all the time? It's like, oh, you're not at work. It's like, well, oh my gosh, we cannot end this poll. We're
What?
21 minutes in, 12 votes. What is your favorite thing about Christmas? Presents, 8%, decorations, lights, 25%, food, 33%, and family, 33%.
All right, well, keep going.
So we'll have to keep it going. We got to break the tie somehow. So
Oh, Castle's doing the homework. Do you need me to do
yeah,
your homework for you, Castle? I'll do your homework.
yeah. No, you don't. You make him do his homework. He's got to learn. So, oh gosh, now I'm
He needs
lecturing
some
again. Sorry,
learning.
Castle.
He needs some learning.
This concludes a segment of our festive TED Talk. Yeah, there you go. For next segment, Dad.
Oh no. I don't know if I want to do my taxes.
Hey, listen. I don't do taxes. I work with I do operational efficiency audits and I do financial statement audits because I hated taxes. I refuse to go into tax work. I like telling people. I like playing with numbers in terms of balancing things. So that's all. That's no taxes. I will stay away from taxes in a heartbeat. So we've got see, let's see where we were with that one. Okay, we just did the decorations. So we've done activities, decorations, food. We've done lights. So we got parks and trees. Well, while you enjoy some of your hot tea, let's go into the parks section, which is I think going to be a little bit more with me. Okay, Squeaky, but feel free.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
I
jump
did
in.
go to Disney World once when like it was at that weird like it was during Christmas time. Well, actually, it was the middle of December. So I've been to Disney World during Christmas time, but I don't have pictures on this computer. So
Yeah,
that's all of you.
yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Well, hey, you carried us in the food section, so it's always good to have. We share the load, and that's why I love having you, Squeaka. We take time talking, share off. We're like a tag team wrestling team. There is no football segment tonight, Ash, and
You
there's
already
nothing.
missed the football segment. We
Yeah,
did that.
yeah. There's no taxes segment. Forget that. I'll leave Squeaka to run the show. Then at that point, I hate taxes. One reason why I hated taxes in school was the daggum tax professor would never answer a question straight. It was always, it depends. Could never get a yes, no answer. You know what's ironic about that now? Even now with doing half the stuff I do now, I ask a question, the same damn thing happens. It depends. So, frustrating. But hey.
So if I ask you, are you going to do the trees, or does the answer, it depends?
No, it will be hell yes. I'm going to. I like certainty. Yes, I need an accountant that doesn't ask questions for reasons. Let me, Squeeka, can I sidetrack for 1 second and try an
I'll do it. I won't ask any questions. I got you, Castle. It's okay.
Here's one for you, Castle. Let's see what you think with this one. There's a firm that needed an accountant to do a job for them. So they're hiring candidates.
Oh, no.
You know this one. I think I told you before. The first candidate comes in, has a great, wonderful interview. Last question is, what is 1 + 1? And they say 2. Okay. Yes, you've done it now, Castle. You opened the door. So they said, okay, thank you.
Thanks for derailing the Christmas stream, Castle.
The next the next candidate comes in, said they same great interview, better, even better. What's 1 + 1 says 2. Okay, great. Next guy comes in, does great on the interview, all this other stuff. They ask him, what's the question? They asked him the same question, what's 1 + 1? He answered, what do you want it to be? Guess who got the job? So anyway, damn. Yes, yeah, I was here, but it was a mini.
Everybody stopped watching.
Well, guess what? I'm going to do a college football show tomorrow night. Come join me and sit in the audience and help keep me company. But yeah.
Oh, I still love you, Castle. It's okay. You're still the best.
Oh, gosh. All right. You said you were at Disney during like a holiday, right? Or near a holiday?
Yes.
Well, many years ago, we did do that. And hey, thank you, Snorty. At least somebody got it. Thank you, sir. Well, we did that where we would come in before Christmas and get a discounted rate. Well, what we did was the missus decorated the door and all this. And this is from when the girls were really young. And we did, the missus is talking about that right there. But we take a tree, we take our presents down and all that. We put it all up in the hotel room. And we were able to, at the time, afford to stay at the Contemporary, and we were able to get a park view room. So at night we could look at the lights at the park at night and fireworks and stuff. So then, we'd take our tree there. You got that. And then, take the stockings, have them hung up there. Then we'd make cookies in the room. The missus with the kids would make little gingerbread cookies. These you could actually eat. So, oh gosh. Yeah. Sorry. I thought I had it. Sorry, Jess. I thought I had that stupid thing muted, but I'm going to have to throw it out the window. So, but yeah, the iced cookies, we had fun with that and stuff like that. So the missus enjoyed with the kids that. So it was a combination of activities and parks in this way. Some of these go into multiple areas. So, and then we had, the Osborne Family of Lights was a huge event at Hollywood Studios for so many years. They had so many, it was a big deal there. One of this family, the Osborne family had, I can't remember how many hundreds of thousands of lights. Well, they had to get rid of it. So, Disney got it, and each Christmas for a number of years would put it up. It's sadly no longer there as an annual presentation. And it was something we were able to do and enjoy for many years. It was really an event to draw people. I remember, yes, you're walking under these.
That's hanging over cool.
Yeah. And, it's just you're just walking under all this stuff and to the sides. They had them up the buildings. Like here, see, the sides of the buildings are all lit as you're walking down the street here. Amazing. There's a Christmas tree up at the top left. There was like this golden angel display up there actually rotated. So it was truly an event. It was an event. It had the backlot. Yeah, the entire area was decorated. Absolutely. So it there was this was a huge event. They'd had cocoa and all. Of course, it was not Christmassy when it was like 80 degrees at night. you were
Yeah, we've had some like that here too.
Yeah, look at all these people in shorts. Of course, I always wear shorts. I just need a jacket. There's nothing too cold for me to stop me from wearing shorts.
Man, that
But
is so cool.
this was a night. Yes, it was sad. A lot of people really were upset when it left, when they did away with having the event. So this was what y'all saw on Twitter. This was the Mickey and Minnie ears up on the water tower that was associated with it. So we got that. We got another with an angel and the facade decked out in lights. Yeah, in certain
Your little
areas they had.
four-winged angel.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's flying, but you know how that goes. It looks like
Oh,
four wings.
they did the fake snow too when we were
Absolutely.
there. That like soap snow, whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't taste good. Don't stick your tongue out. Do not stick your. It's not lickable, friends. Not lickable. But
No,
yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
I don't. Well, if you needed your mouth washed out, it would be convenient. So, and snort back in the good old days, you just got some big disco ball. Yeah.
It's nasty. It is super nasty. Oh my gosh. I was
Uh,
like, oh, this is so cool. I wonder what it bleh, tastes like. No, I shouldn't have wondered.
you learned really, really quickly, didn't you? Well, that was when the kids were probably anywhere between 3 and 6 years old. This was last year where the missus went, Ang and I went uh, to Universal Studios. We love parades. One of the things that we love is the parades at the parks. And they had we did a podcast on Ang's channel last year, and they had parades where you could hold the floats and things like that. Their famous thing is Earl the Squirrel. If you watch Lorena's show a lot, channel, she has a lot about Earl the Squirrel over at Universal. So it's he's kind of like the theme guy. And then
Oh, it's a bear in a stocking. Oh, I need that.
I knew you would love this, and I know Snort a Poop a Snort. I told you there's going to be no short of bears to know. There's no shortage of bears tonight. I like the button eyes, and look at the tongue sticking out. That is really, really cool.
He's ready to lick some fake snow.
Yeah, that is awesome. So, and then the Despicable Me group, Gru and the kids, and of course, you got the parade marchers. What is interesting about this, and I don't have a picture of the map and all that. We went down for this parade I believe this is a trip. We went down for just the parade, and I stalked this bench on the corner where we got this view. And I sat there for 3 hours while the missus and Ang were sleeping in the little inside place for pass holders and stuff. You would not believe the number of people that kept trying to come up and get in front of me and around me. I felt with the missus trying to take pictures, because we were there earlier, right? Mm-hmm. I felt like Dennis Rodman as a power forward having to elbow and box people out to keep them from coming in front of us. It was just like, I got my basketball practice back in, and I got enough butt to knock somebody out of the way. So, put that booty into it a little bit. So,
now, a little side venue, and I wish I had remembered this in time. And I need to find the pictures. This may be another follow-up when I do the trail lights. But there's fancy, like resort hotels up here, like near in the Dallas area, and one of them's called the Gaylord Texan.
Yes, we have a Gaylord in Orlando.
Okay, so they do this thing called ice, and they make this. You walk through it; it's like walking through a freaking freezer. It's so cold. But they have tons of ice sculptures, and like it's themed. Like one year it was Charlie Brown, one year it was Rudolph, and there's ice sculptures, and it's so amazing. And seeing this little float thing just reminded me of the ice sculptures, and it's just called ice, but it's so gorgeous. And there's like a big ice slide you can go down.
Yeah,
Snort Poopers would like it because it's an ice slide. Like literally, it makes your butt cold.
Hey, there you go. I'm sure he would. He'd just make himself at home. Just and they'd have to hear the news report about how polar bear had to be taken out of the Gaylord Palms because we have one in Orlando, and they do stuff like that at winter. They do a lot of thematic stuff inside the lobby in the hotel. It's really amazing to see. Like like Mrs. said, let's see. I would love to see ice sculptures in real life. Yeah, we saw the wood ones from the sugarcane festival, but yeah, ice sculptures would be really cool. But you obviously had to
I
have
don't
it
know if they do it
really
at the
cold.
Orlando Gaylord, but I mean, it's a big thing. Like they hire
Yeah,
somebody out. I wonder if they do.
I'd have to look. We didn't go in Orlando. I know they have a winter thing. A winter thing. I'd have to look it up, but I think I would imagine they have a way to do it because I'm sure being a chain that they probably would do similar things at each of the locations. And hello to the wonderful Purple Valkyrie. Greetings, my friend. Glad to see you tonight.
Hello, hello, darling
Absolutely.
purple. Mwah.
Okay, do I get a repeat performance too?
Should I sing what? Repeat. Should I sing to her? We wish you a
No.
Merry
Is
Christmas
Brad
and a
still here?
Happy New Year. Yeah,
No.
probably, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, Brad gets an encore and greetings, Purple. Mwah. All right. So, hey, it's my show, Ash. I do what I want, and the missus can play along too. She's free to do so. So, and we know we have fun here. So, nobody tells Dadman no more.
Oh,
That no more means green light.
oh,
Ash.
wait. Oh, look at the time.
Oh man. Hey, like or this sort loves sneaking behind people and goosing them with a cold snoot. Absolutely. Absolutely. So this is the Despicable Me guys as part of the parade. Madagascar, we got them there. And like I said, we staked out this place, and what was neat with the way where we got the parade came right back past us, so we were able to walk 20 feet ahead of us to the right just a little bit, and we get to see the parade coming around a second time.
Oh, that's awesome.
I, Ash, are you really trying to,
Oh, whatever.
out of courtesy to my wonderful special guest, the great Squeaka Mouse, and to others out there, I will refrain, but that's my code word for go though, Ash. He knows what buttons to push. I love it. All
Take
right.
care. Well, Shield Wall is saying he has to go. So
Oh,
have a good one, Shield Wall, and Merry Christmas if we don't talk before the
yes.
or
Thank you for
happy
coming by,
holidays
Steel
or
Wad.
whatever y'all celebrate. But have a good one, and thanks for hanging out with us today.
Absolutely. And make sure y'all, if you people leave, make sure you liked us over on the YouTube and subscribe to the channel. And we appreciate everything. And follow us on Twitch. Um, oh, this is the one this was a donkey float from Shrek. It was so low there. You like, oh no. I think you're ahead of me in the chat from the
No,
but
I was just trying to figure out what this was for a while, and then you told me what it was. So I was
yeah,
laughing.
it's
I
one of
was
the
like,
baby
oh, I
donkeys.
see it now.
It's one of the baby donkeys,
Mhm.
with the wings and the little pink lips, and it was really a wonderful parade. I mean, if you like parades, the one at Universal is really a great parade, especially if you like the Macy's type float parades. That's why we did it. Probably didn't get down there. Probably won't get down there this year, but it was a great time last year. Hey, gingerbread. We talked about gingerbread pudding.
What are you carrying?
I, I'm not quite. Gumdrops, probably, isn't he?
Oh, okay. I don't know why my brain went to why is he carrying pills?
Why is it called pills? Oh, God.
It's like, wait, what?
He's your dealer in Orlando. Yeah.
Oh.
Uh, I will say, hey, Wade, how are you? We're doing good where we are. That's more in the panhandle, but we're good. It's a dragon donkey mix. Yeah, it was the Don Con or Drag Key. Oh wow, Mrs. coming up with terms tonight. And yes. Have you heard? Have you had it? Ooh, phrasing. Have you heard of the Muffin Man? Yeah, we've heard of the Muffin Man. Watch out for him. Hey, Nutcracker Balloon here. And like Snort Poopa says, if you want, it's Florida, everybody has pills. So it's nice. And then of course they had the people in with the dancers and stuff like that.
Oh, those are cute outfits.
They had the stilts and all that. What I was saying, you see how that curb goes right behind them, where the ropes and the curb, like with the person in the short line. When they swing around, they put a barricade up there across the street, and we literally walked to that spot, and that's where we got to see the second part of we got two views of it. We got to see both sides of the parade from that spot. When it came, we saw the left side. When they came back that way, we saw the right side. It really was kind of cool to do.
That is cool.
Yeah.
That's fun when that happens, because I've been to a couple Mardi Gras parades where you catch it just right, you get both sides. And it's even better being on the tail end of a Mardi Gras parade, because then they throw they don't throw a lot of stuff at the beginning because they're not sure how much they'll have. Right. But at the end, they're like, oh my gosh, we have so much stuff left over. So they throw literally everything at you. I've even had some of the hay bales off of the float away. But that's Mardi Gras. We'll get there.
I know. Well, you'll have to teach me about Mardi Gras. I'll have one was experienced when I was a teenager in New Orleans, and I did. All I remember the place stunk. And Jess, I know the donkey talking is going to shut down. While Purple Valkyrie is here too, the latest damn news: our favorite Monsters Cafe, it got shut down. Obviously, well, the little kiosk outside, the little snack thing, which is still Monsters, is changing too to, guess what? Minions. It's like they're going to the Minions almost everything right now. And it's like, so you Monsters, maybe it's with the new park coming that there are going to be more classic Monsters in it, but sorry for that sidetrack. With Purple here, I know we talked about that before. So, and there's Santa.
What up, Santa?
What up, Santa? Of course, if you spell his name differently, he becomes Satan. But just ask the church lady. So.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like, it's Atnas. I was gonna go backwards.
No. Saturday Night Live skit with the church lady change it around to Satan. Who could it be, Satan? And anyway, the year we were there, fortunately, it was being a Saturday night. We got a free concert of the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Did I say that right?
I love them. I love Trans-Siberian Orchestra. And they come here. I just have never gotten to see them. Oh, but I love them.
And it was free. It was paid with a park admission. That was what made that even really, really, really cool. So, you didn't have to deal with that. So, and like Satan Claus. Ash loves the Minions, taste like chicken. You know what? Some people think the Minions are overexposed, and and it just, you wonder, because they've taken over filet mignon. Okay, good one. I love the chat. But yeah, what's really interesting was the sound. They really sounded good, even out in a public setting like this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it really was a neat event. I loved it because it was free, with park admission. Even though we went for the parade, we actually got a bonus with that. So
that's cool.
All right.
Well, if I ever go park hopping, I'm going with y'all, because y'all know
damn straight. Damn straight. We know the shortcuts. The worst time was one year when my in-laws would not listen to me about trying to do stuff with the fast pass, and even Mrs. was shaking her head. It was like crazy. So, and I told Purple the same thing. You get to Florida again, shout out. We'll be down there in like two minutes. So let me check on our poll, since it'll be our last poll. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and end the poll. And our poll ended up with, what is your favorite thing about Christmas? With 14 votes. Total family, 35% is the winner. Food, 28%. Decoration lights, 21%.
Whoa.
And presents, 14%. And thank you for everybody. That's something new that I got to do something today. Yeah, you see that. I don't understand why StreamYards is behind the YouTube chat, but it is. It's weird. But yeah, they were stupid. We had a grumpy hat that you wore if you got grumpy. There was one time Mrs. just got so mad. She looked at her nephew and said, "Give me the damn grumpy hat," and took it from him. It's like
I need a hat like that for work.
exactly. It's like it was just awesome. So, well, let's go to our final category tonight, which is our trees. All right,
Oh, whoop whoop! Our Christmas trees.
we made it to the last section.
And y'all
Well,
are still with us. Oh, thanks, guys.
yay! We got 13
Yay!
people. Follow us on Twitch and sub over on the YouTube because I want to do that 24-hour stream again.
Oh no.
Well, this one, my friends, everybody knows the monster that is IKEA. Well, one year we actually had an IKEA tree. This wooden thing with holes in it was from IKEA, and the missus ran the garland and stuff through it, and that was our Christmas tree one year. I say that one year is because what I'm going to show you, one of our traditions.
Did it come with instructions?
Squeeka. This one was even so easy that I didn't need instructions.
So, wow.
Yeah, it's a wow. But almost everything else does. So, but I say that this year because one of our traditions, especially, well, it's more the missus, was, it was cardboard, my crazy IKEA tree. Castle was there, fire, no fire.
Did it come with an Allen wrench? Because everything from IKEA comes with an Allen wrench. Did it come with an Allen wrench?
It should have. It should have just been a courtesy Allen wrench. And
extra screws, like just because.
How many parts were missing? As I said, this tree was so easy that even Dadman could put it together without help. So, and I do say that for this year, because the tradition has happened to where when we do trees, it changes every year. And you'll see here, and when we go out, it will be this year's tree. But here's another. This was the first year the missus started that with the straws, the paper straws and stuff like that. This is the first year she started the tradition with changing from year to year. Then like here's another year with the Jesse tree, with just some paper ornaments and some Bible verses that were inside of it. And and each one had different meanings with the season, with the particular scriptures and what the pictures had represented.
I like the white tree.
The white tree. Oh,
yes, that's kind of cool.
That white tree was the one constant after the IKEA tree. In this one, I'm sorry for its blurry, but these are like melted plastic plates here. Those were the decorations on the tree instead of ornaments. So, and it doesn't matter. It has to come with instructions. But by IKEA thing, it does come with instructions and an Allen key. I'm a riot. Okay, well, it's our pipe cleaner tree. But this was one of the creative ones. The way she had melted those down to get them there. This is our Santa tree, and you can see a Santa cap on top, and then she made all these Santas by hand.
Oh, those are adorable.
Yeah, you can see there's like the little bearded Santa. There's like
little foul faces. Oh.
I know. We got we got an Earl of the Squirrel annual pass ornament there. I mean, it's just, and I think there were some white. I'm trying to see with the.
Oh my gosh, you crocheted every Santa on that tree. You're so amazing.
She does it. It's just.
Hey, missus, you want to get married?
Okay. As long as there's room somewhere for me, I don't care. I'm cool.
There's a shed.
Well, as long as I got a place, I'll move on. This is our shark head tree, which came with all the amiibos. This is the famous shark head that we cannot locate. It's so bad. Our shark head got us through hurricane seasons and stuff. And yes, Castle says that's amazing, Mrs. No KFC ornaments, unfortunately. But this was amiibos. Lord knows we collected enough amiibos. And one year she got the idea to put wires on them and hang them. We got the digital Mario, Dr. Mario, We got Yoshi up there, Pikachu, Kirby's up there, and you can see the Mario Kart Wii car handles.
Oh my gosh.
And there's a
That
Toad.
tree is so cool. I didn't hope you find the shark head soon because he's really awesome.
I know. I'm like, I'd buy another one if I could find one, but it was just like, but yeah. And see, there's the Mario Kart wheels and the Pokeball, and
I knew Ash would find the damn Pikachu.
yeah, absolutely.
There's a Pokeball right there.
Yep.
There's no Bulbasaur. I'm disappointed. I'm gonna cry.
You know why?
Because you don't know what the best Pokemon is.
No, because Bulbasaur is so special. Bulbasaur is still in the box out there.
Oh, that's what they all say. Checks in the mail, Bulbasaur's in the box. I've heard that line before. Obviously, an accountant.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Let me get you to your part. I'm going to prove you wrong in just a second. This was probably one of the most amazing things he did ever that drove even me crazy because she literally spent half a flipping year making these paper cranes.
See, I love origami, so this is my favorite. Well, they're all my favorite trees, but this is even better than the Green Bay Packer tree.
Yeah. But yeah, it's and then the paper umbrella at the top, and just a wonderful thing there that we had there. So it really was. I mean, it was a labor of love because you put the tool on the outside. It just was amazing what she did with this tree.
Oh wow, it really is 1,000 solid. Oh wow,
yep.
That is. Oh my god, that's fucking amazing. That's just, dang, that's badass.
Absolutely. Fixed it. And you see, every year they change. And here's our other bear. Aang wanted a bear. It's just the white tree again with some pink ornaments, pink tool, and our bear topper. You know,
it's got a bear on the top. Snorty,
absolutely.
look at you! You made it to the high rise.
Yes, Castle. It was every bit of 1,000. Seriously, I witnessed it. I think those things went with us to the movies, to restaurants, wherever those things went. She kept working on them. And then we got the close up of the bear for you bear fans out there. And just for you snorting a poopus. Absolutely.
It's a bear even. He's not even wearing a hat or nothing.
Yeah, exactly. All right, and then we see. Okay, we're to your part of the.
Oh, it's my tree. That's my tree.
Yeah, your tree.
Oh. Well, my trees, like I have two trees. I have one tree that has like a bunch of different ornaments on it because our tradition is we get an ornament for the year. Whatever we feel sums up the year, we kind of get an ornament for, and we put on the tree. And but this little guy, this is Stanley. So me and a coworker were working on this craft project, and we were trying to cut shapes out of these stamps. And this one turned out wonky, and I was like, "But he's so cute!" And I drew a face on him, and I said, "Look at that face! How can you get rid of him?" So then we named him Stanley, and now he lives on my tree.
Wow!
So that's just Stanley. He's now part of Christmas every year.
All righty.
Just Stanley. And that ball is actually one from my grandmother's house. I think it's like its only surviving. I think it's maybe one or two of them. No, it's not Stanley the tree gnome. He's a tree star. He's a tiny star. This is not my tree. This is just some random picture I found that was on like. I have it saved as I need this. And every time I forget what this picture is until I open it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I do need that. And then I forget.
Oh man, that's too funny.
Oh, don't be sorry, Mrs. I was just kidding. Like he's just oh my gosh. No, I should make him a gnome. I should give him a beard. He should evolve. Oh my gosh, that's a great idea. Stanley's gonna get a beard and a hat. Now, oh my gosh, Mrs. Yes.
Sorry.
I'm gonna give him a little beard. He needs a gnome beard. He needs a long gnome beard and a little hat. Oh my gosh, that would be perfect. Oh, I'm gonna give him a hat.
That's awesome. All right. Well, hey, Stanley was very popular.
Stanley's going to evolve.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, Ash saw the D20. He's like, yeah, we know the. So there's a light. Those are D&D dice lights. That's cool.
Hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, but they're not mine yet.
Okay. Yet. All right. Well,
Someday I'll get them.
Sounds like you're plan. You got a plan. Castle has a beard wearer. Myself, I agree. He needs a beard. Okay. But hey, that's. It sounds like everybody's for the beard. So.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. Oh shoot! I don't know what. Okay. So what is this?
Okay, so this is my wall tree. So my cat, my cat, my cat is Butt. We established that the calico cat is named Fatness Evermean. And so the first time I tried to set up my stand-up tree, she was all up in it. And so I don't know. I saw this little wall thing and I was like, oh my gosh, that's cool. And then I got the idea of all of my trees going to go on the wall. Like I'm going to have a wall tree. So like these are all of our, I think the next picture is a closer up one. But yeah, so these are like just all of the every year we went to England one year, so I have a ornament from England. There's a Loch Ness monster up there. I have a moose from Yosemite. There's penguins. They're just all kinds of just whatever just from the year. And then there's some. This was also the some of these ornaments are from the year that my friend and her kids were there. So some of the wooden ones are ones that they colored and painted. So yeah, it's just there's no theme. It's just each year, and we write the year at the bottom.
That's cool. That is cool. And very different. I never thought about putting a tree on a wall like that, but that's really cool.
Yeah, and we put the lights other places and stuff, but that's our tree. There's a rainbow on it. Yeah, it's just that's our tree.
Is that a green 2/3? Is that a bear or a moose?
That's a moose.
Okay, a moose. Okay, I was like, the horns kind of blended in. So, oh no. Great idea. Now I know how to get more Star Wars ornaments up in the house.
Yes, there you go. Get
there
you a wall tree.
Hey, Snort said he found some dice lights on Etsy in case somebody really wants them.
Oh.
So.
Because I know where I'm going after stream.
Hey.
And Etsy gonna have a date.
All right. Well, so Etsy gets in ahead of the bed, right?
I can do Etsy from bed. I can do two at once.
All right. Well, that's cool. 2 weeks, remember?
So this is from the year that my friend was there with their kids. So like there's the tree that y'all just saw with all their little ornaments, and we just put a little fireplace up on the screen, and there's all of our squishmallows and presents and Crumus the tree.
Yes. I like that. That thing like goes everywhere. You know, in Minecraft they had these little slime gel squares that just keep bouncing everywhere. When you cut them, they multiply and they keep bouncing after you. That kind of reminds me. Crumus reminds me of that a little bit.
Yes. No, actually, Mrs., that is not a live cat up there. That is when my cat that I had for 18 years passed away in 2018. It was really hard, and I found out about this site called Cuddle Clones, and you send in pictures, and they make a really lifelike stuffed animal. It's not taxidermied; it's plush, but it looks legit real, like it looks like a real cat.
Wow, it does,
but it's not. It's not.
Jeez. Yeah, I don't know if I could deal with a real stuffed animal though, but
well, like when we went to England, I had it in like the carry-on, and I didn't think about it. So they ask you to unzip your carry-on before it goes in to the X-ray, and so it started going in, and I scared the little the conveyor belt lady because she grabbed the bag off. She's like, "No animals," and I was like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh, it's not," and she yanked it out, and she's like, "Oh, that's not real." I was like, "No, it's not real. It's okay." It's not real.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Well, we're having fun. We still got 8 people with us here. Thank you, everybody that's hanging out with us. getting through this. It's been a blast, though, Squeeka. Thank you.
Oh, you're
Uh,
welcome.
Absolutely. We're getting there then, but hey,
Oh,
oh,
that's just a cool picture of tree. That was on my Twitter. It's just so pretty. It's actually my stand up Christmas tree. It's just hard to tell
did
because
you
there's
did
several.
you take that through the kaleidoscope?
Just one of those weird little kids' toys. That's the little
Yeah.
plastic looking, like kaleidoscopy one. Yeah, it was just one of
Oh,
those. It's like,
not
oh,
the
that's
not
neat.
not the new one, not the night. Oh, just the kids
Not the
one.
one I just got. No, this was a few years ago.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's a good picture for from something like that. Wow. Um, here we go.
That's
Tree
my
top.
tree topper. That was actually my grandmother's. I've had that forever. It's missing a couple of its little plastic doodads, but
Hmm.
and then that's just my little
I remember those
Christmas
tree
bough.
toppers forever.
hmm With
That or
those
a circle one
pokey
with all
little
the little.
plastic pieces.
Yep,
Blech.
exactly. Everybody had them back then. It was like shag carpeting in the 70s.
Yep, that's my '70s tree topper right there.
Well, and with that, I believe that ends what we have there.
Woo, we made it. And
Yeah,
people are still watching. Oh my gosh, y'all.
I know. Hey, well, we know there. Yeah, hey, why not? It's Christmas. It's joyous. Have a fun time. A lot of laughs. You're, great to listen to. A lot of fun. Hopefully, I surprised a few people with a few zingers tonight. But it's that's what we wanted to do, is come and have fun together and talk about at least the things that we have enjoyed. I think I got so excited about what we're doing. Sometimes we kind of forgot to ask what y'all do. If y'all want to throw some out in the chat that you really like to do, then as we start to wrap up, feel free, because you know, it's been a fun time. Squeaka, how have you enjoyed tonight?
Oh, it's been great. And I mean, so here's my consensus. What I've found. Okay, so I, um, Soren likes to eat and rest
Yeah,
for his holidays. Um, Mark D likes to Star Wars up the place and needs more decorations, so we need to get him more Star Wars things. And who else have Castle likes to do homework and then vicariously. So his tree is going to be made out of paperwork and pencils and pens and homework materials and school supplies. Am I doing
uh,
good so far? Is this an accurate assessment of our chat? Ashes is going to be made out of food and KFC.
yeah,
Small animals and food.
yeah. And the missus is a craft production. If you two ever got together, it'd be nonstop thrift shops and craft stores. So I could just see it'd be like the Thelma Louise of the craft world. So, but it's all good. It's really, really cool. And do you have any other? No, Castle's like, am I so transparent? Probably, but hey, a lot of us really, really are. Yeah, it's like she can read your mind. Yeah, Ash, you pretty well telegraph KFC and small animals. That's even even as obtuse as I am, about getting hints and stuff. Even I know that. So, oh, well, Squeaka, any other final thoughts that you have?
No, not really. Although I did have a small like flash of insight. I want to get one of those small trees, and thinking of the gnome discussion and the beards, I was like, what if like you made a gnome tree, like that snowman tree, but
Mm-hmm.
make it a gnome?
Yep, that would be interesting. And that's why she rolled her eyes. She stared into our souls as evening. Yeah, yeah. I think everybody would be okay with that. Castle. Snortus for translucent. Rest of me is opaque. Okay.
So I'm surprised you don't have a Fortnite tree. No Fortnite tree.
No, because we really only got into it 2020, and it just maybe 1 year, especially since the missus has only been in about a year. Give her another year, and then maybe it will be this year. I don't want to ruin what's coming up in a bit, but we really downsized this year um, a bit, and you'll see what we did. She's looking now to make origami D&D dice for next year.
Yeah, I have a few of those saved too.
Wow, I'm like,
I love origami. I have a few.
You
But
two
I
can.
love your idea of a tree. Like I want to do like an origami tree with
Hmm.
like just stuff that I've done throughout the year. I have like I have made like I do also do the little paper stars. So like I've made like paper stars every day for a year, and I'll gift that. So
Hmm.
I do stuff like that too. Like I love origami.
Well, I know she's always liked making gifts and making things for people, and then now it transitioned into making stuff for the tree and stuff like that. Which you know, I
So what
mean,
is your tree this year?
well, you will see it in just a second.
Oh, yeah, wait. Oh, how mean.
I, I'm going. I want to make sure you're done talking and everybody's gotten done with you before I go further.
Oh. Oh, it's an ending tree. Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, well, because I tell you honestly, when you see it, it's going to be hard for me to. I really want to go out on a good Christmassy note and
Uh-huh.
not plugging stuff that way. So, but I want to make sure you're heard and you got everything out that you want to say tonight.
Oh,
So,
I'm great. I've had a great time. I've had a good time with chat. I know some of them have had to go, but
mm-hmm.
if they catch the replay at the end later, I appreciate everybody that showed up today and hung out and just had a good time. I mean,
this
it's been
this made
really
everybody's night, and it was just partial.
It's just my eyeballs, y'all. Come on. And it wasn't
It,
even a good picture of them. You couldn't tell how green
dude,
they were. It was just
I
me
what did I
eyeballs.
tell you before the stream? I told you this would be the reaction
Just
before
me
the stream.
eyeballs.
You don't listen to me. You don't believe me. But hey, but it's awesome. And listen, if you want to do a follow up again before the end of the night, or if after the first, well, anytime you want to come on with something, let me know. We'll make it work. Okay.
Well, yeah, definitely. If we hit up the Trail of Lights this year,
Yeah. Because I could do a
we'll
stream
walk
on
through.
it at a moment's notice. And you know what? Honestly, like I told you, is you know, uh, I'll tell everybody my streaming. I don't know, might be off and on a bit through January. It depends on how things go. Things are happening at work. I'm going to still try to keep up with a lot of stuff, but there may be more just defaulting to Fortnite and chill streams for a bit, um, just out of self preservation and being able to survive because it's quite interesting, what I was told today. But hey, let's not ruin the mood with silly stuff like that, shall we, Squeaka? Let's stay happy and positive tonight. That's what we're here for. We went back up to 11 people now watching. Thank you, everybody
Well,
that's
that's
out
because you're
there.
awesome.
It's crazy. It's like I go to
It's
shut
it's
off.
because it's because the missus said something about D20, so now the gamers are here.
No, I think this is what it was right here because that's what that's what
I'm
people
still gonna say it was D20.
word got out. So word got out, and people like word has gotten around, and it's like, hell yeah, I'm gonna come see what this is, and just for you, Snort and Castle.
Oh
There you
my
go.
gosh! Stop that.
There you go. So anyway, but listen, Squeak. Anything else? Is that or just I is there anything else you want to say?
I mean, no, I've had a great time. Like it's just this has been fun. Thanks for letting me do it.
And
I for
it's a pleasure. And like I've said,
hearing
the
me
door's
out.
always open. I love hanging with you, and I love streaming with you, and it's uh it's a great time as always. So we
Whee!
there
Wow!
you go with the trill. Don't worry, I cannot do that. So I might fake kiss, but I can't even try that. So well, let me say this as we close. Okay, let me promote a few things. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. I'm doing a college football uh, preview show for 41 games. So please come keep me company if you can, at least a little bit. Harass me a little bit because it's going. It's not going to be as entertaining as this tonight, but we're but we'll have fun with it. At least come. We'll have another poll or two, and maybe we can make some uh, fun of some of the bowl game names and some of the team names and stuff, and have some fun with it.
put put little snowman faces on them like you did for the ugly sweater one, and then it'll make it way better if you
The
just put little snowman pieces on them.
I could do a face reveal with my snowman face on. How about that? Oh, that too. So hopefully you can join me. They'll probably there may be some Fortnite streams in a few days, but I have not been on that for a while. Sunday at 3, I'm planning like a little modified Christmas type of chat and show type thing. Please join me on Sunday at 3. I've scheduled to have Purple Valkyrie with me that afternoon. I'm not sure if she's still here now, but she's agreed to come on and grace me with her presence again, which is always an honor. And it's always an honor to have any of the, Squeeka, you as always, like I said, it's an open door whenever you want to do or something, or uh, come on, just let me know.
Oh, thanks. It's been fun. And
Yeah,
it's not been football. No, I was kidding.
I know, and that's cool. And yeah, show mine if it's yeah, yeah. I know, Snort. I know that rubber human suit. But like I said, those are the big streams that are coming up in the college football playoff special at the end of the month on the 29th. Working to have a special guest on that one. We're going to preview the 4 teams for the national championship games, but probably off and on there'll be some, like I said, Fortnights are just some chill streams. Currently, I'm looking at maybe having a Christmas night hangout. My kids are old and doing their own things and stuff, so do something like that, or maybe a New Year's countdown. Just a couple things where we just sit back and kind of have fun and relax together, friends, and share some crazy stories or traditions or whatever. So, all right. That's it with that's coming up. Make sure you always follow me on Twitter, Dadman Walking 55, because that's where you're going to see the latest updates on things. YouTube, also Dadman Walking 55, and on Twitch, Dadman Walking 55. To everybody that may have subbed or followed tonight, I say thank you. I have not yet figured out a way to see that as it happens, but thank you all. Thank you for all that have been here. We've had so many people. Just remember, follow us on Twitch and sub over on the YouTube side, and we will try to do the 24-hour stream once we hit 100 on the YouTube side. So who knows? Okay.
Yay.
All right. You asked for the tree, right, Squeeka?
Yes. Well, if we're going to wrap up, I just want to say thanks and good night to everybody. And a good Christmas to all. And to all a good night.
All righty.
That's all.
Definitely. Okay.
So it's the tree.
All
Throw
right.
it at me. Throw it at me, Dadman.
Well, I'll throw a tree. What is Dick is funny on many levels, but there was a news story on Fox News today about a Florida man that threw a tree at his wife in an argument.
Of course. That's what they do in Florida. Just
Oh, gosh. So
was it you?
No, not me. No, he was 52. He's my age, but no, it wasn't me this time. So
this time, I like how you have to add that. This time
at work, maybe, but But I wanted to say thank you to everybody. This streaming is really interesting. I like doing it. I hope I can make you laugh and make you happy. I appreciate everybody that's been here tonight. I appreciate everybody that's been around. When I get frustrated, I like to come here and do stuff like this to get rid of frustration and stuff like that. And let's just all be friends and have fun and do some silly stuff here and all that. As I said earlier, we downsized the tree this year.
Okay. So it's only 500 cranes and not 1,000?
No. You are so funny, but I'm trying to be syrupy. No, you're fine. The missus is like you. The missus is like, just show the damn video and not be so sentimental and just laugh at it. But I wanted to say thank you to everybody, the friends I've made. Squeeka, you're a dear friend to not only me, but our whole family. Thank you for everything you've done for us and for what you do. Ash, Mark, Snortapoopus, there's so many of y'all out there too. Just, thank you for all that y'all do. Castle, I can't name everybody. But with that said, I'm going to bring it up. Here's this year's tree. Very downsized, no lights. You'll see, I'll play the video in just a second. Let me make sure it's enlarged. You've got the
Make
Missus
sure it's
Amelia on top.
enlarged. You say-
Enlarged. Gosh. All
Sorry.
right, you're gonna make me laugh. Okay, but so we don't cry. But here you go, folks. You see yourselves and Ash.
Oh, look,
There's
that's
Mark,
adorable.
Liam, Daisy, Amanda, Raquel,
It's
Snorta
me.
Poopas.
Look, I see me.
Yes, and Snorta Poopas there, Clobby, Atwood, Lorena. There's a whole bunch of people in here that have become close to us. Geeky, Whoopa,
Oh my
Purple
gosh,
Valkyrie,
there's purple.
Mongo, Gen X. I mean, Ramblin',
Oh,
OG Star Wars. There's Theme Park Casual. There's Machiny,
Makani.
Carol. You know, whole bunches of people that we just wanted to say
Snorpopus.
yes.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh my gosh, I feel famous. I'm on a tree. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You understand why I made you wait on this one.
Oh, that's amazing.
But it's a thank you to every one of y'all out there. I wish we could put a lot more people on the tree, but obviously you see how much we ran out of space very, very quickly. But you all mean the world to us. Thank you for putting up, even when I'm a butthead sometimes and stuff. And it's just, but you guys I consider family out there too. Meeting you through the chats and hopefully one day meet some of y'all more in public. And as the missus said, thank you everyone. Geeky's crying with you too.
Oh.
Well, glad we could make your day better today. And that's what I like to do. And that's what the purpose of my streams are try to be. And this tonight was to have fun, with this. And Snorta Poopas, I'm honored to be your ornament. Yes. All right. And you will definitely rub your snoot for good luck. And the missus said, we love you all and thank you for being part of our streaming community.
Oh, this has been fun.
Absolutely. Well,
Oh.
on that note, that's why I want to do all the plugging before this.
No, I want to say that. You see what Ash said?
It was a lovely tree, but for a split second, I thought it was decorated.
No,
Ash,
Ash. That's just your picture.
oh
That's
my
just
God,
you.
Ash.
That's
Ash,
you from far away.
Ash, you had to ruin the moment. You, you, and the missus like, I silently roll the video. God, I never even thought about that. Jeez. And we love you too, Geeky. Thank you. And I love watching football with you too. And we'll do the hockey. And you got to have the missus around for the hockey, especially if the Devils are playing. It's quite an adventure. So, but that's why I wanted to end with this. To say we love you guys. Thank you all for your support. The more you're here, the more you chat is just y'all encourage me to keep going and to do this stuff. And it's definitely fun. And, I'm just saying, thank you. To see, and then as that's a banana. Yep. We'll watch the hockey. She loves the hockey. So it's Merry Christmas. Yeah. And to you, Ash, and everybody else, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. The best to you. Love. And, we're there for you if in whatever way. And hopefully if you're having a down day, we can pick you up with being silly and, and I tell you what, I've had some rough days and coming in when y'all get them in the chat, it picks me up too. And with that, I will say thank you. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. And everybody, you have a wonderful night. Bye
Merry
all.
Christmas, everybody.
Mwah. Bye.